He was a player.
Really?
He was a player in FPX.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a coach, huh?
At some point, yeah, but the last role he had was a player. It's okay. But there were so many coaches you could have said. What was the first one?
Amiran. He's the coach past and never junior.
Okay.
Amy, bro.
It's okay.
Name 3 things you throw on CS. Go.
Grenades, rounds, maps.
That was good.
Name 3 people that you are smarter than.
Alex, Crims, and Keita.
I could see that one coming.
Name 3 players who've transferred teams in the last year.
Transferred. Dupree, Magisk, and Monacy.
Name 3 terrible video games.
Valorant,
Valorant, Elden Ring,
Fortnite.
and Fortnite. Elden Ring, I said. What is Elden Ring?
The new game, bro. Everyone loves it.
It's okay.
Name 3 things people shout on TeamSpeak.
Can't say that.
I've got nothing. Not safe for work. I don't know.
Offline and online. G2, Gambit, Navi. They were all wrong.
Yeah, better.
Name 3 teams who are better online than offline.
Gambit, Heroic, LFO.
Nice. Very nice.
Alex, name 3 websites you visit often.
HLTV, Twitter, Facebook. There are other social media platforms that are available.
Name 3 items of utility.
Smoke, flash, HE.
3 things Hunter hates. Cuke, the... Fuck. I got lost. How do you say opposite of cucumber, the other thing? Pickles. Like pickles, mushrooms. I'm losing in finals.
G2 are the biggest team in the group. They are the best team in the group. It's objective, right? We just saw them get to the grand final of Katowice. Yes, they took a classic 0-3 loss, but that's a G2 classic. We've seen it time and time again. As long as they can get it out of their head, move forward, know that this is a new roster, know that Monacy's land proven now, which is impressive at 16, I think they'll be fine here in Pro League. It's difficult to pick a dark horse in this group because of roster changes, right? Unsure where Fnatic are going, having just cut Smooya. Mal's obviously now pulling back their main lineup as Pyjamas has recovered. It's scary to make a pick, but if I was going to, I would choose Entropic as my dark horse. Maybe they underwhelmed back at the play-in Katowice. They didn't get through to the main event, but despite that, they had a really, really good ending to 2021, had a great major run, even kept up the online results after the major, which is easier said than done when you have such a quick rise. And so for me, Entropic are the maybe second team to sneak through if a team like NIP underperform.
Expectations for NIP and Fnatic are right up in the air right now. It seems like they're in a stage of transition. It's the same kind of, they've just been dragging their heels. And I think NIP and Fnatic are still just working it out. Thinking about NIP, I think that they are on the right track. Speaking to Hampus, he's actually a very motivated and very young still. He's what, 23 or something? And he's already got the burden of leadership very heavy on his shoulders, especially as NIP continues to look for younger talent. It's safe to say that there is a burden of responsibility on him to be a leader outside of game as well. A leader in the same way Carrigan has, a leader in the same way Glaive has, a leader like Zeus in terms of really keeping the 5-man unit, 6-man unit together. And I think there hasn't really been a Swedish in-game leader like that for him to look up to idolize. And I think I admire the aspirations of him and the fact that he's at the moment top of the scoreboard while pulling the strings. I think he deserves a lot of credit, but I do think NIP are just missing one final piece.
Licky is our IGL. Hazza is our entry fragger. James and APOC are sort of our lurkers. James a bit more lurky than APOC, and then obviously I'm the AWPer. That's our team. We have some pretty crazy personalities in the team, I'd say that. We all get along like super well. Even if we're like arguing all the time, like it doesn't really matter. And we argue a lot just because we're a bit of head cases in the team. Our playstyle as a team, I have to say that generally we play pretty slow, like in the game. We play like sort of like, you know, like Na'Vi-esque, Gambit-esque, like let the rounds like break down. Attempt to play the mid round. Sometimes we don't play it that well. Sometimes we're okay. Savage, Cap. Mike, humorous. Has a sharp. Ben, logicked.
And yourself?
Star.
Name 3 CS coaches.
Amiran, Remy, and Amy.
Who?
Amy.
Who's Emi?
Amy guy. Serban.
He was a player.
Really?
He was a player in FPX.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a coach, no?
At some point, yeah, but the last role he had was a player. It's okay, but there were so many coaches you could have said. What was the first one?
Amiran. He's the coach past in Level Junior.
Okay.
Amy, bro.
It's okay.
Name 3 things you throw on CS. Go.
Grenades, rounds, maps.
That was good.
Name 3 people that you are smarter than.
Alex, Crims, and Keita.
I could see that one coming.
Name 3 players who've transferred teams in the last year.
Transferred. Dupree, Magisk, and Monacy.
Name 3 terrible video games.
Valorant.
Valorant, Elden Ring,
Fortnite.
and Fortnite. Elden Ring, I see. What is Elden Ring?
New game, bro. Everyone loves it.
It's okay.
Name 3 things people shout on TeamSpeak.
Can't say that.
I've got nothing. Not safe for work. I don't know.
Offline and online. G2, Gambit, Navi. They were all wrong.
Better.
Name 3 teams who are better online than offline.
Gambit, Heroic, LFO.
Nice. Very nice.
Alex, name 3 websites you visit often.
HLTV, Twitter, Facebook. There are other social media platforms as well available.
Name 3 items of utility.
Smoke, flash, HE.
3 things Hunter hates. Cuke, fuck. I got lost. How do you say opposite of cucumber, the other thing? Pickles. Like pickles, mushrooms. And losing in finals.
And yun, hello and welcome back sa official Filipino broadcast ng ESL Pro League Season 15. Ako nga pala si Sneak Frog. Kasama ko si Echo. Final match. Confirm na yun. One of the two final matches dito sa ating Group A. As I've been informed, no, this match is not really gonna change yung yung placing ng G2 dito sa Group A, but it's all more formalities at this point. Maybe yung mindset dito ng G2, hey, let's get revenge dito sa NIP habang nakabalik na si Alexi B dito sa ating roster, but more than likely na wala na rin bearing dito yung G2. However, this could be a spicy match, no? They can treat it as like a tester para sa next few tournament natin. Malay mo, 'di ba? Malalaman natin sa final match dito ng G2. Meron pa pala silang onting asim kasi nakita ko sa Twitter, guys, if fina-follow niyo yung Twitter ng G2 Esports, ang mission nila today is to 2-0 NIP out of spite lang naman. Pero I'm really looking forward to kung kaya talaga nilang gawin ang sinasabi nila because, you know, it's easier to talk than to shoot in the server itself. Ikaw, Eko, ano yung take mo dito sa match natin?
Feeling ko medyo magli-lean on ako dito sa siguro onti lang sa NIP kasi Hampus Bad Blood siguro, or feeling ko mas may bearing itong match na to for NIP kaysa sa G2. So parang mas may pinaglalaban siguro sila. And ayun nga, yung sabi mo nga kanina, parang for formality na lang to for G2, and parang laruin na lang nila because it needed. Wala naman ng bearing para sa kanila, unlike dito sa NIP natin na still in the tournament pa rin.
Yeah, NIP vying for that undefeated record, no, dito sa ating Group A. And if kayo yung isang team, no, that really wants to place first sa inyong group, why not make a statement? Go undefeated, no? Kasi parang threat na rin yun dun sa mga ibang teams, sa mga ibang groups. Kasi baka mali mo, di ba, yung mga ibang teams dun sa ibang groups, ay, nakita nila, ay, NIP, undefeated sila in a group where G2 Fnatic, the new and improved Fnatic with 3 stand-ins, and yung Entropic na group. This group is not a joke. So, NIP, if they really go undefeated, napakalaking statement yan dun sa mga ibang teams natin on the server. However, I'm really leaning kagaya nga na sinabi mo, I'm really leaning on NIP. Mas stable ang kanilang roster kumpara nga dito sa ating G2 at the moment. I think kahit na nakabalik na si LXB, I think may onting moment of weakness pa rin ang G2 pagdating sa kanila. And despite having the superior upper doon sa side nila, Monisi has not been really feeling himself dito sa ESL Pro League other than some few matches. Pero I'm really looking forward dito sa I think yung pinakamalaking matchup dito, no, is probably gonna be the Hampus. Sino kaya? Who's hyper aggressive sa kabilang side?
Hindi pwede si Alexi B eh. It's kind of playing
Hindi pwede si Alexi B siguro si Jax. The Hampus versus Jax lineup.
It's either Jax or Hunter.
Oo. Actually,
Hunter kasi mahilig din gumalaw around the map ng mag-isa eh. Parang
especially sa Inferno, no?
I
mean, actually, I'm really thinking, no, even without looking at yung vetoes natin of the map, 100% they're gonna play Inferno. Both teams really, really love this map, and it just so happens na actually Vertigo ang pick dito ng NIP. However, G2, very confident sila pagdating sa Inferno nila, which is gonna be that second map. And if ever mapunta tayo sa third, it is gonna be Nuke. And makikita natin sa game 1 natin, CT start is gonna go to the side of G2 since pick ka ng NIP. What's your take on this? Since Vertigo nga yung map, it's gonna be only a bit. Ganun lang na CT-sided kasi ng NIP kalaban nila. They know how to throw the smokes in this map. What do you think is gonna happen dito sa mapa natin?
I mean, G2 isn't really a stranger naman now coming into Vertigo. Pero again, well, I can't really remember when's the last time NIP played dito sa Vertigo with Fuzzy. Pero nung kasama nila si Device, they were playing very, very well on the NIP. And hindi ko alam actually if ma-adapt ni Fuzzy yung playstyle ni ni Device could be a clean map para sa kanila, no? Or
Mhm.
well, especially if G2 will be still in the state kung paano kung ano yung pinapakita nila for the past 3 days. Talagang for sure NIP could go away with this game, no? Dito sa Vertigo.
Mhm. All I'm saying is, Rez, please, it's time. Just pick up the up, man. Like, I know na kaya mo mag-op, and Fuzzy, no offense to the guy, he's a good opper, and ang ganda ng game niya actually on the other day. Pero I think itong si Fuzzy, no, he's been doing wonders with the rifles as well, no? Actually, medyo underrated ang kanyang rifling pagdating dito sa NIP. So hopefully we do see kind of more of it. I'm not saying na we should treat itong si Fuzzy, no, like how Astralis is treating Lucky with the AWP. Pero
Pinag-go up si Glaive, no?
I mean, not that drastic of a change, no. Pero if we can have another, another op presence, especially dito sa Vertigo, no, where sobrang importante ng AWP, especially pagdating sa A-ramp position. Kasi that initial op fight sa A-ramp is gonna start things off dito sa mapa natin on paano nga makakapasok ang mga players doon without the threat of the AWP, unless, mag-play pa rin ng passive ang opper doon. However, the op presence pa rin dito sa A side kasi kailangan mo pa umakyat sa ramp, and that's a really hard thing to push kung merong AWP ang kalaban nyo. So hopefully, both oppers are gonna be online para makakita tayo ng isang napaka-spicy na show. But yes, mukhang magsisimula na tayo in just a few minutes. Ikaw, Echo, what's your score dito sa series na to? As di naman tayo masyado nagpre-predict, but I think I'm gonna read your mind siguro for the series. Siguro feeling ko 2-0 ka dito sa NIP.
Oo. 2-0 ako dito sa NIP, especially especially sa pinapakita ng G2 ngayon. I mean, parang for the past 3 days, I can say Monsi is really showing up, no? I mean, he's been performing yung I don't know, siguro pwede kong masabi na standard lang yung performance niya. Pero at his caliber, di ba, at his level, or the reason why you would pick up Monasi on G2, para sa akin, hindi niya na-fulfill or hindi niya satisfy yung hindi niya fulfill siguro yung role niya as a young AWP player, or kahit as a young blood. Kasi kaya nga siya kinuha ng I mean, for me, kaya siya kinuha ng G2 rito para, di ba, for his raw skills, for his insane reactions, di ba? Pero if he can bring that to the table, di ba? I mean, G2 could have just opt for I don't know, veteran player, di ba? Parang lately, hindi nagpe-perform si Monesi para sa akin.
Yeah, and not just Simone, it's the man on screen as well. I mean, Nico has not been performing too well dun for some of the games dito ng G2, and that's really detrimental, no? Kasi siya talaga yung superstar para dito sa G2. You expect him to drop 25 and over every map, pero pag hindi siya nag-drop ng 25 and over and nag-slack ang kanyang teammates, bad news para dito sa G2. And actually, I really want to see itong si Fuzzy, no? I really want to see him pop off in one game, and I think this is the game to do so. No? Habang medyo nakabog si Monesi dun sa some of our games nga with G2, maybe Fuzzy can find a way para mag-perform dito. And you've seen naman na kahit yung mga traditional na offers dito. No? And what I mean by traditional, no, is yung kagaya ni Poison na hindi naman siya ganun kabilis, but every time that he scopes around the corner, nakakatama naman siya. So maybe, a slower offer like Fuzzy, pwede siyang gumawa ng counter dito para kay Monesi kung paano ginawa ni Poison nga dun kay Monesi the other day. So, fingers crossed, maybe he can get a fight going. Pero yun na nga, G2 falling from number 2 to number 5 in the world kinda hurts, man, pero it is what it is. And para naman sa G2 dito, yeah, I think sinabi lang ni Carlos, guys, alam kong 0-4 na tayo. Pero I really want to take out NIP kasi nga I wouldn't say na out of spite nga. Medyo stubborn lang kasi talaga yung CEO ng G2, and he really wants to be kind of petty. Leave them with a 2-0, leave them with a spec doon sa kanilang perfect record, and let's see if the same sentiments can be reflected dito sa mga players ng G2. And just like I said, G2 is gonna start on CT side. A bit of an advantage para sa side nila. But NIP, they're gonna find a way dito sa T side.
For sure. For sure naman, di ba pasok yung NIP dito na order na gonna pick this map. Hindi naman sila ganun ka-ready. And ito mukhang pistol round is on our way. T-side, starting on the T-side tayo dito on the side of NIP. And early mid control coming in by Hunter. Jax, no, and yun nakakumonta kasi Jax, but that's gonna be the first headshot. Rez gets shot down immediately. And sobrang deep ng push ng G2 rito. And Fuzzy is just gonna wait for the push pero walang mangyayari mga kapatid. Sobrang aggressive. Tingnan mo naman pare. Look at this Monacy pushing on the B position. Would they expect Monacy? Monacy with the timing, but Fuzzy with the shutdown. Hyper awareness coming in by this guy. And that's gonna bring up the man advantage. Pero ano nangyayari? Off guard after off guard after off guard. Lahat ng tao rito puro off guard. And the walking headshot coming in. But that's gonna be Jax with the second. And Jax with the third. This guy, sobrang init ni Jax pare. Sobrang aga pa. And now it's gonna be Hunter chiming in with the fourth headshot. And it's gonna be Hampus left alone with the speed 250. Although may armor siya, pero these are 3 players. Okay, takes one down. 1v2. Very winnable. 83 HP pa si Hampus dito. 50 seconds remaining on the clock. And piling ko magpapassive na lang yung G2 rito. Actually, kaya mag-body shot si Hampus dito, sobrang goods pa rin nito. With the P250, he could just hit double body shot dito, no? Yung pareho sa kanila. Pero sobrang passive din ng G2 rito, no? Alam nila na it's now a very winnable round coming in by Hampus. Pero Hampus, with the big brains, going for the huge rotation, going for the B plant. Alam yata niya na hindi isusugal ng G2 Esports maghiwalay, pero he was wrong. Look at this. Hunter in the side, hearing Hampus walk. Would he go for the duel? And eto na nagplant na siya. And that's gonna be the peak by Hunter. And that's gonna be the punish by Hunter. 3-2. Grabe, it's the Hunter and Jax combination on the pistol round. And sobrang init ni Jax.
And I think yung buong A fight na yun, no? I think a total of 2 shots lang ang nag-miss doon. Kasi everyone was hitting for some reason. Si Fuzzy, si Hampus. It just so happens na si Jax mas madami siya nakapatay dito. This initial mid-push, man. Kung hindi nila nakuha si Rez doon, there's gonna be another threat dito sa mid and mahihirapan ng mga players ng G2 na i-cover ang lahat ng angles dito. Pero buti na lang, meron si Jax na skills with that pistol. Amazing play galing sa kanya. And okay,
that's gonna be the one way for Monacy. Good punish. Sinilip yata ni Rez trying, I think he was trying to peek sa malitang butas. Gusto niya yata ma-exploit ito si Monacy na ba? It's gonna be Monacy with the better angle. Actually, holding the scout, feeling ko hindi in-expect ni Rez na may scout doon. That's why he actually tried to go for the duel. And nakita pa nga ni Monacy yung bagay. Sa targeting tags. Oh no. Hindi na disgrasya, man. It's gonna be Monacy tagging everyone. Even go for a no-scope. Nico gets one. Falls down with the Pyjamas. And that's gonna be the rifle on the hands of Plopsky. Delicados na rito. And okay. Monacy with the one way. Hampus with the deagle. Paano siya Monacy? 2 down na kagad tayo dito for NIP. Makaisa pa si Hampus dito. It would be a really good eco. Pero good push by Lexi B. That's gonna be the punish. And good eco siguro for NIP.
I mean, buti lang hindi nag-insta-buy ng op dito si Monacy because that would have been bad news para sa side, or rather, hindi nag-insta-buy ng op nga dito si Monacy kasi nga that would be bad news para dito sa G2. I mean, nothing to say about yung round na yun. Nakakuha sila ng 2 kills and usually that is a good eco. Di masyado mayaman dito yung G2, no? There's still some players na 3 digits ang kanilang economy.
One round for NIP could actually change the pacing of this game. And the AKs are out. Full gun round tayo on the side of NIP. Medyo bilang din yung utility ng NIP dito. So I'm thinking it could be actually forcing ng rotation, contact play. Hindi rin sila yata makakapag-set dito. Well, judging from the utility usage ng NIP dito. 2 na lang yung smoke nila. And already burning flashes just to take some grounds here on the A position. Nico still with the Pyjamas in hand. Trying to get some grounds or trying to get some picks, but it's gonna be Rez. Grabe. Parang may scope yung AK ni Rez doon. Oh my god, that's the headshot and Nico, ha. This is not the start. This is not the start Nico wants.
And pati si Jax actually who got picked early on dito sa B site. I think may nag-wide swing dito sa my steps and walang nakakover sa kanya for that trade. Not the best start para dito sa G2 sa unang gun round, and yun lang. I mean, 3v5, it's not looking good para sa side nila. And I mean, NIP can just pull a Fnatic. Just test nyo na lang yung isang side. Kung nasa yung mas madami doon, then yun yung iiwasan nila. But m0NESY has a different idea.
Grabe nga si m0NESY. Actually, I think kailangan nila, no, yung minute si m0NESY. m0NESY already hitting some shots with this rifle, and then this guy gets the AWP. And actually, kung hindi siya mag-miss, no, with this AWP, it could be dangerous for NIP. Or, yun nga, sinabi ko kanina, what a shot by m0NESY. That's gonna be denied. Nade para kay Desa tag. Push by Hunter. Cover by Plopsky. But it's gonna be m0NESY annihilating everyone. 4K from this guy. And that's gonna be 3-0 para sa G2.
Man, G2 no more. Actually, hindi na sila yung team na stuck dito sa 2 immediate timeout galing dito kay NIP. But a wise French opper once said, a good opper is also a good rifler. And that's exactly ano yung ginawa dito ni m0NESY with that M4A1S, saving itong G2 from a 3v5 situation. Wise use of nades na rin galing sa side nila, but m0NESY, man, he's very, very hot, very, very early on dito. And that's the best news para dito sa G2. Their young superstars online. Not so much good news para dito sa NIP because they're now stuck in eco round for the next 2 rounds. And G2, no, knowing na medyo city-sided yung map na to, they can extend the lead if manalo pa sila doon sa gun round na yun.
And ito sinasabi ko, m0NESY now performing. This would be scary para sa NIP if m0NESY would be online this early. Well, siguro one thing na parang saving grace siguro NIP dito is Nico isn't really turning up pa, no? Para malamig ko si Nico, it's still only m0NESY. Kung sino yung tumatama dito. But that's gonna be the boost. Jax, very well prepared for this boost, pero not gonna hit the shot. That's gonna be the smoke. Sa may white. Cover for Jax, pero ito na nga, look at this. That's gonna be the backup. Crossfire. Alexibi trying to pick it with Jax. Fuzzy already getting shot down doon sa may doon sa may B-ramps natin, no? Sa may B stairs, and okay. Stalemate tayo dito ngayon, mga kaibigan. Happens with the Deagle, playing it very close in the white position. Trying to punish anyone, trying to punish Jax. If ever mag-pick si Jax dito, Jax, you can't pick that. Nico exploiting some one-way, pero wala pa siya nakukuha frag. That's gonna be the pistol. It's gonna be the USBs. And it's gonna be Plopsky taking down Nico. Rifle na naman na pinamigay ni Nico, mga kaibigan. And Alexibi, before falling back, goes for that fadeaway shot. m0NESY whipping the first shot. But dude, the god missed twice. But Rez, look at that. Rez with the sick headshots. 2 headshots na kagad si Rez dito, pare. Oh no, it's the Deagle of Rez. It's the red Rez. Pero nakakuha siya ng rifle dito. Now, again, a very winnable round. But it's Alexibi. That timing from this guy picks on the one-way position, and it's gonna be Rez punished.
Yeah, and I think yung biggest part sa round na yun, no, despite na natalo dun yung NIP, tignan mo yung pera ng G2. 550, 150, 600 para dito kay m0NESY, 250 para kay Nico, 3,400 para kay Jax. In terms of the economy dito ng G2, damage has already been done galing dito sa NIP. Salamat dito kay Rez with those very crispy shots looking like Nico on a good day. Pero G2 have Alexibi to close that round out. Yun lang, NIP though, back on their rifles.
Ooh, Nico with the first pick of grabe for a long while, Ooh, that's gonna be Esetag with a frag. Hunter. What? Grabe, I mean, could it be a miscom siguro?
Puro trades lang yung nangyayari across the map.
Trades all over the map indeed happening dito sa vertical natin. A side, B stairs, A ramps. Talaga trades lang tayo all over the board, and 4-0 tayo for G2 kaso NIP pala, no, only needs one win to try and gain momentum because the month for G2 isn't really looking good. Positive picks up the AWP, trying to counter na rin agad etong si m0NESY, no? m0NESY falling down already. That's gonna be the flash. Fuzzy taking control of this A-ramp position all alone with this AWP. Well, all the while G2 Esports investing 2 players doon sa may A-site natin, no? Alexibi is feeling something na may nakalurk dito sa mid. Look at this, going for the check. And Alexibi, Slowly but surely, would he get the right timing? Dalawa yung mababagaan niya rito. Ito na Alex, goes for the flick, but doesn't go for the frag. Hunter still alive, goes for the transfer. Gets that double kill. It's gonna be Hunter not needing those headshots. And that's gonna be the punish now. Hunter and Nico, the Kovac duo. That's gonna be Nico saving Hunter. And AWP not gonna get picked off. 5-0 na tayo for G2.
Nalala mo yung sinabi ko from the start, Echo? Sinabi ko, I'm not sure if G2 is as petty as their CEO, no? But it seems like they are. Kasi they're really trying their heart out dito sa game that really doesn't have too much bearing. But G2 really holding it down. Itong mga sites, NIP. Every time na gusto nila mag-enter, kagaya nga ng dito sa steps, G2 somehow 2 steps ahead sa kanila dito. 3v3 is way better para sa mga cities, especially dito sa Vertigo, because the amount of angles na meron ka dito sa site that you can defend from is really, not sided dito with the T. So, NIP, kailangan yata nila maghanap ng mga early picks dito. 3v5 can happen, pero they need to execute the 3v5 correctly kasi these past few rounds, execution has been a bit iffy, para sa side nila.
Grabe din mag-anchor in G2 rito. Every player could hold down a site, go for frags, and actually buy enough time for rotations, no? As we were seeing kanina. Even Hunter getting sandwiched sa may scaffolding position and sa beast test, no? Managing to hold down 2 people and going for the reposition. So, kung lahat sila magagawa nila yon, this will be the game para sa kanila. Pero ito nga, Morrissey goes for the flick. That's gonna be the smoke. And Nico is gonna get baited for Nico. Pero would they expect Nico in this position? They have nothing to flash out Nico dito sa may sandbags area natin. It's going to be the crossfire by Morrissey and Nico for sure. Pero Pistols, ito na nga, closing in on the B ramp position, on the A ramp. Pero Nico still playing it very passively. Morrissey just watching itong Eskino. Taps one head, goes for the second frag. It's the third. That's gonna be Nico popping up with 3 kills. It's gonna be Morrissey. Oh, hindi makakakat si Morrissey. Hindi rin nila makukuha yung AK-47 ni Nico. Oh, actually, Plopsky got it. Oh, and the Hunter overextending. That's gonna be Plopsky going for the plant. Alexi B, no spam coming. Okay, 2v3. Now winnable. Winnable to. Res with the Deagle. Still full
Give
HP.
Res the AK. Plopsky. Ay, hindi na kailangan.
Never mind. Oh, that's
akala ko
nice,
magkasama sila dun sa site,
Oo,
actually.
kanina magkasama sila naka-cover si Rez pero Rez immediately goes for the reposition. Feeling ko, nagwo-worry din sila sa flank since yun yung ginagawa ni Nico kanina. That's why umikot etong si Rez and try to check for those for that A-ramp position.
Yep. And NIP not following the classic Vertigo rule of always checking itong sandbags, and Nico capitalizing with that 3K. Grabe naman, Nico. Looking alive dito sa ating Vertigo game, and that's not good news para dito sa NIP when the superstar is on. Kasi nga, man, when Nico is on, he's not gonna let you play Counter-Strike Global Offensive. One tap ka talaga sa ulo.
And if Nico get his hands on an AK-47, delikado talaga sila rito. Pero si Jax still holding the AK-47. I'm actually surprised. Well, Siguro, Nico is kind of feeling his aim, kaya kahit naka-A1 na siya, okay lang, no?
Nico still save it.
Pero eto na nga, leaning sila towards a hit and just buying more and more time. A minute remaining. Still on the clock, sobrang dami pa rin nilang utility rito. Fuzz is still investing with the AWP. Talagang nalalagyan nila ng sagot yung aggression ng G2 rito. But G2 also, look at this hard raid coming in for stack in the A site. Now, prosuntukan to. If it's gonna be an A hit, it's gonna be an all-out war. And eto na nga, Jax with the first frag, Hampus falling down. Medyo napasama yata yung flash push ni Hampus dito. And that's gonna be the early rotation for G2 call. Alam yata nila na it can be a possible re-hit with that kind of play. But look at this, Alexi B with the call. Alexi B, hindi niyo makita. Oh my god! Naku, yun na nga. Good pick by Alexi B. That's gonna be the bait for Alexi B. Smoke, buying space for him. Ang ganda na extinguish pa nga yung molly. That's gonna be more space for Alexi B. Alexi B down to 34 HP, but still staying alive. Jax go for the peak off angle. Waiting for the push. Pero 20 seconds na lang. And I need to hit this site now or else it's gonna be Jax with the massacre. Look at this. Jax bulag na bulag. Pero Hunter nakaisa pa. And now the backup is coming in. Hindi sa pa smoke nila. Fuzzy with the cover. Oh, Plopsy with the headshot. And that's gonna be the free B side. Kailangan nila mag-plant dito. Plant. 5 seconds. Hunter spamming through the smoke. Pero eto mga pupushata si Plopsky. But it's gonna be Plopsky with the advanced position here in the generator. Umatras si Hunter. Knowing all the possibilities. Good frag. Good trade by Plopsky. Now it's gonna be left with
Hunter
a 1v1 Hunter. 5 HP remaining. Pero alam ba ni Fuzzy? Does Fuzzy know? Ayun nga, nagpalit siya ng AK. And nag-scope na nga. And for sure, it's gonna be the off-guard play coming by Fuzzy. And ito na napangalan ni Fuzzy. He knows very well na sobrang low ni Hunter dito. And Hunter, go for the sneaky Jonathan play. Goes for the quick scope. Not landing the shot. And it's gonna be Fuzzy. With the 3K in that round. Good round para sa kanya.
I mean, Fuzzy really, I wouldn't say popping off no, but he got the really key kills, especially yung si Nico actually galing sa likod. Pag na-out of hand si Nico dun sa may steps, nako, free retake talaga yan para sa G2, and this would have been 7-0, pero some good stuff galing dito kay Fuzzy, getting 3 kills dun sa round na yun. Another tack timeout para lang mag-recoup ang kanilang strategy dito para sa first half. Pero Hunter, come on man. Alam mo naman yun, you can scope while you're diffusing. Come on man. Para matakot man lang itong si Fuzzy, but it is what it is para dito sa G2. But the first round, para sa NIP, a very fast methodical take galing sa side nila. I wouldn't say fast Fast kasi, you know, yung pace ng kanilang push, pero kita mo naman yung timer, 8 seconds na lang. That was a bit too close para sa side nila.
Exactly. I mean, what if frags didn't go the way? Paano kung hindi napatay, paano kung hindi nakuha ni Fuzzy yung opener? Paano kung hindi napatay ni Plopsky si Jax doon sa may backside? No? I mean, it could be a very different story para sa kanila. Pero nevertheless, NIP pa rin takes that round, although one man alive sila. And look at the money coming for them. Hampus, guess that with the flash, and eto na nga, Morrissey getting revealed, Hampus. Sobrang aware ni Hampus dito, actually checking if may tao dito sa may short position, pero still, no presence from G2 Esports. Mag-isa na si Morrissey dito, trying to go for the wall bump, pero mas masakit yung AK dyan para 30 ang bala niyan. Now, Morrissey gonna get tagged down to 36 HP. Fuzzy, still, siya na lang yung pinag-alert nila dito sa may A-site, no? Fuzzy with the AWP. Actually watching the flank, so they're not using the AWP of Fuzzy to go for some sick entries unlike ginagawa nila kay pero Donkey Jonathan coming into Morrissey, falling down mga kaibigan. That nade is gonna finish down this 36 HP guy, and now it's gonna be Alexi alone trying to hold this ace site with the deal doon sa may Tetris area, no? Kaso si Jax, look at this, the single rifle save is actually going for that huge flank. Actually dalawa pa na sila nag-save. Pero still, Jax, ito, sobrang laki info na nakikita ni Jax dito. Now, Execute is gonna be coming in on the A-site. Hunter with a really good position. But he needs to hit the shots. Hits the first shot. That's gonna be Plopsky on the ground, mga kaibigan. Exit tag, getting tagged through the smoke. One-way position. Hunter doing wonders with this saved rifle. Now, Plopsky, it's Fuzzy needing to plant the bomb. Eto na nga, 3v5 gone into a 3v. Pero Hunter na naman, got some head. Double pick coming in, Rez getting faced, and Hunter with the fourth, Hunter with an ace!
Oh my god, Hunter! Like a certain man with a bow would say, he is the Hunter. Grabe naman yun, a sudden ace out of nowhere. I forgot yung boost na yun dito sa A-site actually existed dito sa Vertigo, but somehow Hunter playing the most expected angle if you're kind of desperate dito sa A-site, but he played that so well. But that shot dun kay Fuzzy, man, that really sealed the deal para dito sa G2, losing that control ng op dito sa A-ramp. My God, Hunter. Grabe naman yun.
Beautiful ng frag ni Hunter dito. I mean, grabe si Hunter, living up to his name, taking down every single one of them one by one. A Hunter indeed. Talagang hindi niya nilabanan ng maramihan eh. He got all the 1v1s he needed. What a guy. I mean, that's at the back of a single guy getting that round. And eto na nga, look at this. There's actually a force buy pa pala, no? Nako po. NIP now with that plant, gonna be obliged or gonna be given the opportunity para makapag-plant pa makapag-buy pa sa dito. Hindi maganda yung tito nila. Oh, that's gonna be Rest with the Galil punishing Nico. I mean, feeling ko hindi na pwede maglaro si Nico sa may sandbags, no? Parang overly used na nila siguro to. I mean, every damn round, lagi sila may tao sa sandbags, and for sure, it's gonna be kept on check na siguro by NIP. And now Morrissey with the AWP. Monesi medyo nilamig, hindi na nag-hit yung mga shots niya rito and actually not finding the picks he needed with his AWP as we were expecting, especially on the A-ramp position. Hampus with the lurk. Would Hampus get the right timing or is it gonna be Monesi? Hampus just in time gets away in the crosses in the clutches of Monesi and eto na nga magsisit ata si Hampus. But Hunter, nako po Hampus, you're done for kapatid. But Hunter doesn't go for the peak. He's gonna go for the backup. Eto na nga, rotations being made. Jax, bulag na bulag. Actually, goes for the dodge pero wala siya tinamaan dito. Ezzy Ramirez, still standing strong. Goes for that second entry frag and dalawa na lang ang buhay dito for G2 Esports. Nako po, good round by Rez, pare.
Man, Rez has been really sticking it to Monesi, but not that time. Si Hampus naman ang nakakuha, but still, NIP, every time na nagpipick dito si Monesi, no, with the exception of that one round, lagi nilang nahanap itong target nila, which is this young player. However, Hunter, sabi niya, it's my turn on the AWP, and tignan natin, is it gonna work in his favor? Yun lang, Alexi B. Gonna have to run away. Pero overall, save na to. Hunter should start running kasi pag nawala pa yung AWP dito galing sa side ng G2, this would not be good news para sa side nila considering yung pera nila despite being 7-2 is pretty low.
Palitan tayo ng mukha rito. It's been round after round. Nagpapalitan ng score dito ang magkabilang koponan. It was the NIP getting the first score in the board pero sinagot agad ni Hunter with that ace but NIP says, oh, good for one round lang yung ace mo. And if we can manage to actually dodge Hunter, it could be an easy round. And that's what happened for that round. I mean, Hunter's presence wasn't really felt at all. Kasi the entry on A, tapos binuto sa Manila sa kabila sa may B, then lurk by Hampus on A. So, parang pinipitas lang nila tong G2 1 by 1. Feeling ko yun yung key thing, key to victory para dito sa NIP no on the first half is actually go for this individual pick-offs. Yung mga overextension netong players for G2 Esports, that's going to be the punish for them. Parang etong si Monesi again with this AWP na naman. This is what he should have been doing for the early rounds dito sa may A side. Go for that early control, no? Here on the A-ramp position. But NAP also playing that very passive game. Playing this game very patiently. Burning all the time. And eto na nga, look at this lurk. Hampus actually managing to get close na walang sounds. Oh no, Jax would actually get punished with the right timing. And eto na nga, si Hampus. Pero pag nag-white switch si Jax dito, no shadow? No shadow at all. Pero eto na nga, the pick! Sees Hampus, but that's gonna be the trade by... Oh, good trade by Nico. That's gonna be the one dig for you. Hunter holding the cross, the backup from the other comeback is not enough. Nico is gonna get punished. Goes for the white pick. Sunog na sunog siya doon if he will go for the white pick. Pero is it gonna be an A hit? Monesi, very well preferred.
Monesi?
Monesi, this is all on you. Time to shine para kay Monesi. This is going to be the star for G2 Esports. And then gets the first frag. Goes for the pick. Gets the second. So quick on this guy. Gets the third. And it's gonna be Monesi holding down the fourth. All on his own. That huge 3K. Sobrang bilis. And this is the Monesi we want to see.
Exactly. This is the Monesi we've been waiting to see for this one especially. I mean, I like it, no, galing kay Monesi. Despite na 8-1 and 7 ang kanyang scoreline dito, hindi siya takot na mag-peak ng ganitong ka-dangerous na angles. No problem para sa kanya with the AWP. And I like it, G2. The trend is going up para sa side nila. And City side seems like they're in control. Ooh, ano yun na nga.
Grabe, Monesi is online. And eto na yung up ni Monesi. I mean, they've been saving his up for like 3 rounds already. And Jax with the FAMAS. Grabe naman, one-man hold by Jax with this FAMAS and that off angle. And that's gonna be punished. That's gonna be the punishment for NIP Plopsky trying to take back some grounds. Pero ang ganda ng angle ni Jax. Oh, but Plopsky just quicker. Dito kay Jax and low na rin naman si Jax down. So Plopsky there to end his suffering, mga kaibigan. 2v3, very winnable pa, no? Standing strong pa rin etong si Rez and si Plopsky. One apiece for them. And 1 minute remaining on the clock. Kaso wala na silang utility dito, pare. And at this point for sure, NIP wants to go for a dry contact. Pero look
but
at
Alexi
this.
B.
Alexi B, pare, with the lurk. He'll get the right timing, and that's gonna be rest shut down. That's gonna be the C4 in his hands. And Plopsky even needs to recover the bomb. Pero 40 seconds remaining, sobrang hirap nito. Even his position, getting revealed, di siya tatago dito. Goes for the flick! That's gonna be the frag, 21 HP remaining. And it's gonna be Monesi and Alexi B, the duo. Playing it together. Oh, but Alexi B, overextension?
Pero Monesi is right there. Insta-trade galing sa kanya. Good job galing sa G2. Daming casualties para sa side nila. Kaya medyo bawas pa rin ang kanilang economy. However, still, overall dito sa round na to, other than some mistakes like, ending it with a 1v1 G2, overall, nakuha pa nila ang round. And tama nga yung sinabi mo, Echo, no? You really can't count out pagbuhay pa si Rez and itong si Plopsky, no? Na pwede silang manalo ng round kasi nga, that stuff can happen. Plopsky getting 3 kills and pwede pa tong manalo. But unfortunately, the last kill, not on their side.
Oh, Esetag. Sana tag si Esetag. Di ba sa A-rank? Kasi that would have been a sick flick shot coming in by Monesi through the wall. Esetag na naman. Grabe lately. Esetag's really having a bad day. And hindi siya tumatama rito, not really hitting anything. Pero eto na the molly by Alexi B. That white, that smoke giving him enough cover. And staying alive sa Alexi B. Oh! Goes for that frag. Rest falls down. It's gonna be Jax. Standing in the open. Gets one. Good trade. Ozzy with the Glock, with the headshot, and it's gonna be Hunter with 8 HP remaining. Taking down 2. Plopsky playing it close. But ito na the headshot. Oh, Hunter so quick. Kala ko pa naman, mafe-flick na
Malapit na yun.
Plopsky. Oo, sayang.
Nako, kung si Monesi yung nandun sa kabila and still playing for NIP with that fast sense, that would have been him turning around oh so quick. Ayun lang. G2 once again successfully preventing another push dito sa A site and NIP. Tech9, no? Damage pa rin galing sa side nila. However, yeah, yung economy dito ng G2 is still in shambles pero it will only take one win na malinis talaga ang slate nila para maipon na ang kanilang backline.
Oh, what an aggression by this guy. Falling down, just jumping beneath dito sa may B stairs actually. And grabe the balls on this game para nakita. Not even a flash talagang. All balls goes down, jumps in the claws, goes for that peak, even with that second frag, sobrang bilis this guy. And this is Monesi in his comfort zone. Sobrang bilis and Monesi all out na dito, playing it aggressively. Sabi niya, ako pagod na ako mag-passive, sobrang tagal niyo maglaro. I will come to you, I will kill every single one of you. And that's gonna be the C4 in their hands. Sabi ang Plopsky sunog-sunog, wala pa siya nakikita kalaban dito. And already down to 26 HP. He was just buying time for that Hampus lurk. But it's gonna be Nico, very well aware.
Punta ka na sa CR, dali. There's no other place you can go.
Punta ka sa portalet.
Ay, 11-2. Ano kaya kinain ng G2 today? Kasi it seems like opposite day tayo ngayon. Instead na yung G2 yung may dalawang score dito, it's actually NIP.
NIP. Oh, and take note, this is at the look at.
Oh my God!
A very beautiful. Look at this also second frag pare.
Perfection. You love to see it.
Grabe. That's very beautiful CS coming in by G2 Esports. And NIP 11-2 tapos first time out. Oh, this is not good. I mean, but parang sila yung wala sa wisyo ngayon. Sila yung parang, why am I having a feeling na sila yung nasa shoes ng G2 na, sige, wala namang bearing to eh. I really can't see NIP playing at their best. I mean, this is not the NIP this is not the NIP we used to see.
Yeah. I mean, kung si Device na andito sa team, no, he has the Ronaldo mindset, no. Every game is a win, is a must win para sa kanya. And it seems like, yung mindset na yun medyo nag-disappear na konti dito sa NIP. But still, if you're NIP here, you should really go for yung perfect na record nga dito. Kagaya na sinabi ko kanina, that statement would be such a threat para sa mga ibang teams dito. But G2, they're still very, very spiteful nga dito. Really wanting to get that slight smudge dito sa perfect record ng NIP.
Oh, what a headshot. Good touch by Hunter. The Kova connections doing it with the duo here in the A-ramp position. And now it's gonna be the B hit. Alam na rin ni Jax because there's gonna be the information na wala ng tao here on the A ramp. And now just look at this. Stepping his foot down, mga kaibigan. Holding down, anchoring this B-side with the help of Hunter. Nandito na rin kagad si actually Monacy and Hunter here. Holding the cross area, and now Jax nagtatago na siya dito. With wielding that tight ankle Fuzzy with a nice shot. Hampus? Okay. Kala ko makakatudi si Hampus dito, but Hunter always quick for the trade time and time again. And G2 playing the game of their lives. 12-2 na tayo kagad dito. And grabe yung G2 rito. Grabe pinapakita niya. I mean, where was this 3 days ago?
Yun nga. Where was this team? I know Alexi B wasn't there, but nasan din yung G2 na to when they played the last game? Actually, kasi this wasn't the same G2 nung nakita natin, but it seems like Monacy really missed itong si Alexi B.
For sure. And actually, feeling ko, yesterday's comeback by Alexi B isn't really that efficient. Parang feeling ko hindi pa siya kasi fully recovered, no? And really forced trying to play. So, medyo malambot-lambot pa si Kuya Alexi B mo. I mean, feeling ko kaya talaga lower si Alexi B because of thinking na his presence is gonna be enough to change etong playstyle or how G2 would play the game in a bigger picture. Pero fragging out wise, medyo Entropic got the best of them. Fuzzy punishing Monacy dito with the reaping. He actually got the better angle this time. That's gonna be Monacy falling down. Pero Nico, uy, hindi siya nakita. Oh my god, this could be huge for Nico. Gets one, only one, doesn't hit the headshot. It's gonna be rest with the 3 pero si Hunter with the AWP picks it up. Makakuha siya dito ng 1 and done for sure, but it's gonna be Plopsky in the close range angle. That's gonna be the flash, the dodge, the flag by this guy. Old man Hunter going for that AWP flicks. Double AWP pala sila rito. Alexi B playing the second up, playing that sniper rifle on the secondary position. Hunter also. Oh, re-aggression by Hunter. This is so good, pare. That's gonna be information. Oh, but the timing! Oh my god, sobrang gating na para kay Alexi B. And the nade, kabim! Whoo! Esetag na naman. Getting clipped by that nade. Sobrang sakit para kay Esetag. Alexi B is doing so much. Alexi B is doing so much dito behind the smoke. He's gonna deny the deagle shots. And eto na nga, 8 seconds remaining. He's gonna spam through the smoke. And Hunter? Oh! Oh no!
Yun lang. Tag. Naku po, ano yun? Tag trying to get the plant, but I think this man was in the smoke. Also known as Tondo. Nagkamali ka ng daan, brother. Yun lang. Meron palang Alexi B with that factor in your ice pick. Pero yun na nga. Grabe naman yun. I mean, G2, hindi mo talaga may expect, no? Na ganito yung kanilang performance dito. I mean, who knew that in the map pick of NIP, map pick to ng NIP, na ganito kaganda yung performance nila dito sa city side. But, you know, given all the factors na naisip natin, I mean, it's city side on Vertigo, and mas dominant nga. Usually, mas dominant nga yung city side dito. But I did not expect NIP to lose this hard dito sa T-side, considering nga na map pick nila to.
Grabe, sobrang, I mean, I don't know really what happened to NAP. I think 10-5 score like could have been decent enough, pero 13-2, I mean,
It wasn't pretty
that's
CS
too much,
that
pare.
was being played in the final.
That's
Like, I
too
think
much.
both teams were.
Wait lang, let me turn it up. Di ko marinig yung sinasabi ni Nico.
Both teams didn't play their best CS, but maybe they had more experience on their side. Maybe not. I'm not even sure, but. Yeah, from just our perspective, I felt like we needed more practice. We could have been more versatile, I would say, and I think we were just being too one-dimensional in some situations, and they just kept countering us, and we didn't find a way how to adapt. And yeah, I think we just need more practice, and we will be much better than what we can show in the grand final.
I mean, okay Eto Echo, I will speak pro player for you. Ayoko mag-IGL. Napakahirap i-control ang aking mga teammates. Kaya, Alexi B, ikaw na bahala. Nico, my job is to just kill. And yun na nga yung nangyari dito kay Nico. Like, he just killed everyone dito sa side ng NIP. But the rest of G2, grabe. You don't really expect, no? I mean, Monacy, meron siyang moment nga with the AWP for the next 2 rounds. But man, Hunter is carrying the show para dito sa G2. The Kovac really waking up in this one.
Grabe si Hunter. I mean, well, to be honest, para sa akin, it's always been Hunter who's the consistent. Who's being consistent, no? Dito sa G2. Parang time and time again, he goes for the top frag, tapos multi-fragging, and making the right decisions at some crucial moments. It has always been Hunter holding it together para dito sa G2 Esports. Pero, syempre, again, it can be Hunter and Hunter alone. This time, he has Monacy. He has Nico at his back. And, nakita naman natin, di ba, the capability of this team kapag online yung dalawang superstar nila really could go all out against NIP in their map pick, which is Vertigo. And, hindi G2 isn't really known to playing very good sa Vertigo, no? Hindi naman they were not known for Vertigo as their map. So really the first up is very surprising. Very surprising to witness.
Definitely. I mean, who knew? Who knew that it only took 1 day of rest galing dito kay Alexi B, and that one game na nangyari nung isang araw just for him to come back and play out of his mind. Maybe this is like ano bang pwedeng i-describe? Parang a goodbye but a reminder at the same time, no? Like, okay, yung record nga namin dito sa group napakapangit, but we will remind you guys why we were the number 2 team nung start ng tournament na to, and it seems like they are demanding respect galing dito sa side ng NIP with the gameplay that they are doing right now. And I mean, kung ganito yung laro ng G2, no? Echo, nakaka-worry yung second map dito kasi it's gonna be Inferno, and it seems like G2 are back in it, and G2 plus Inferno equals not good news para dito sa NIP.
Lalo kay Monacy, pare. If Monacy can hit 6 shots like this on an open area, on a map like Vertigo, what more on confined spaces dito sa Inferno natin where he could go for some easy flicks, reposition, makapag-mabout siya because of those narrow spaces. Could actually spell trouble para sa NIP. Pero, okay, back to the ball game tayo. I mean, NIP still hindi pa naman tapos to. Sitting on 2. G2, if they take this round, probably the nail in the coffin already. Mukhang tapos na tong map 1 natin. Pero eto na nga, Hampus, look at this. Gonna block that smoke beautifully. Makapag 1v peta siya, pero Rez, with this Dalisay gun, goes for the frag. Tag na kaya sandali siya rito after a long while. Hampus to staying alive. Plopsky right there on the back up. And eto na nga, the resistance coming in para sa NIP. That's gonna be G2 left with 2 players alone to try and play this game, try to recover pa etong round na to, no? Although sitting on blocks lang sila rito with just a Kevlar. Still very winnable if they can hit shots. Still, boy pa rin naman si Nico, although 28 HP na lang siya. But Jax also, mainit. Mainit din si Jax, especially kanina ha. It's actually Jax who carried the pistol para sa side ng G2 Esports. But notice, NIP has to play this very carefully. If they even wish for a potential comeback, pero yun na nga, tinapos na ni Tag. He actually ended the life of Jax. Going for that one tap, and now Nico reveals his position. And then na nga, Hapos go for the white pick. Do they know how Nico is so very low? For sure.
Grabe yung respeto nila kay Nico.
Oo, grabe respeto. I mean, pang sure win na to. NIP couldn't throw any more rounds. Umaasa pa sila dito sa comeback na to for sure. And eto na nga, multi-pick coming by Nico. No one hitting shots. Oh my God. And that's gonna be Nico. Tagged down. He's gonna get countered hard. And the backstab is gonna finish his life.
I mean, yeah. I mean, NIP, naubos nila agad ang itong G2 very, very early on with those initial fights. But the most important part is, NIP got their first round dito sa City side, so it's a possibility that they might be mounting a comeback nga dito. However, interesting, no? Echo, I really thought na mag-force buy dito yung G2, pero hindi. They're playing it safe.
Grabe, seryoso talaga ang G2 rito, mga kaibigan. No more throws coming in for G2. They really want to end it this early, right here, right now. And Vertigo, go through that eco. Talaga gusto nila mag-AK dito and don't give any chance para dito sa NIP for a potential comeback. And Rez, good spam coming in by Rez. That's gonna tag Nico in the box with the headshot. Monacy just playing with this Glock. It's actually Nico and Hunter alone investing on upgraded pistols. No, the rest of the squad is just playing on Glock. So for sure, it's gonna be a Glock train. It's gonna be the swarm coming in for G2 Esports. Pero NIP2 guys here on the A side play with a rifle. This could be a massacre para kay Fuzzy if he could hit all the shots he needs. A1S para sa kanya. Contact play coming in. Eto na nga. Fuzzy actually whipping some shots. Oh, pero si Riz. Oh my god, the low guy, the famous guy, is actually the one wrecking all of them and Fuzzy with the 2K. So easy fraggins, easy pickings for NIP. That's gonna be the two-man defense on the A ramp, and the hold is gonna hold strong sa may A ramp position natin.
I mean, NIP looking like, yun nga, possible comeback nga ang pwede pangyari dito. Economy is looking A-okay para sa side nila. And G2, meron na silang AK-47s dito. However, isang maling play lang dito galing sa G2. NIP, nasa kanila na yung driver's seat pagdating dito sa city side. And that is exactly what you need pag naandito ka sa Vertigo. But it only takes one, man. It only takes one round para ma-flip yung game natin.
Ito na nga, AKs are out para sa G2 Esports. Oh, tingnan mo yung utility nila. 1 minute 30 seconds pa on the clock and wala na silang flash. It's gonna be a single flash, single execute coming para sa kanila. Pero ito na nga, that's gonna be the contact play. Di na kailangan ng flash. Alexi B goes for that frag. Meron pa sila dalawang smoke dito. Alexi B with the day is gonna be huge. Good dodge coming in by NIP. And eto na nga, that's the 5v4 post-plant situation. Hunter manages to get away just in time. Pero meron ang daming utility. 2 smokes, 2 mollies. Eto na nga, utilities are being thrown. That's gonna be angles. Cancelled enough para sa NIP. Pero Hunter with the wallbang. That's gonna be the punish by Rez. Hampos with the smoke. Hindi yata alam ni Hampos na niya babawat yung smoke. Masabilito niya na lang mga kaibigan. Now Jax marking the flank. Sobrang dami niya yata tao dito sa site na alam niya dito siya kailangan. And that's gonna be Nico. That's gonna be everyone spamming through the smoke. And eto nakagulo na. Frags all over the board. And it's gonna be in favor of G2 Esports. That's gonna be the 14 for them.
Grabe naman yun. Ang daming lumilipad na bala dito sa usok. And yun na nga, nakatama dito ang G2. And kagaya nga na sinabi ko, it'll only take one round para maikot na agad ang game pabalik sa favor dito ng G2. And it seems like, yun lang pala ang kailangan nila dito. And napaka-unfortunate to para dito sa NIP kasi mag-iipon pa lang sila ng pera doon sa round na yun. And ayun na nga, G2 with the literal bulldozer of an attack galing sa side nila. Nakaplant sila agad doon and I think nang naisip ko nga nung nakuha na nila yung plant is all they have to do is defend.
Pero ito, hyper-aggressive by Alexi B. Look at this purchasing that Mac 10. Going for the bait setup. And ito na nga, the entries coming in S attack. Bulag na bulag. Oh, but it's gonna be the guy behind who gets fragged out. And Hampos, bulag na bulag. Oh my god, that's gonna be G2 on fire. Taking down every single one, Fuzzy. Si Fuzzy lang yung mainit dito sa NF. It's actually Fuzzy and Hampos. And Plumsky actually. Medyo sa S-Tag lang pala din nakafrag out dito pero everything working out in favor of G2 Esports. Fuzzy alone trying to save this A1S mga kaibigan. And for sure, that's gonna be map point for G2. 15 na kagad sila on map 1 on I wouldn't say a very very quick map. Although malayo yung score nila, no? Pero all these rounds are being played so very slow. Kaya although ganyan kalayo yung score, it's already been a long game already para sa NIP and feeling ko parang nire-recalibrate or re-evaluate na lang nila kung ano yung pwede nilang gawin doon sa map to, no? Actually, that's the best they could do.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best they can do. Isang M4 na lang natitira para sa side nila. And it's gonna be 100% a force buy kasi wala na silang no choice dito. And, this is rough para dito sa NIP, man. They're so close to just mounting itong comeback pabalik sa side nila. Pero G2, seems like gusto nga nilang i-close out ang game na to agad. And yeah, they're poised to do so. Tignan mo naman mga baril nila. M4 AKs, everything loaded na loaded ang tropa natin dito sa G2.
Dapat tignan mo naman Nico Lakovac already in this aggressive position. And yun na nga, that's gonna be rest with the Deagle. Pero di niya yata ina-expect na Alexi B would be that quick to go for the trade frag. Nico falls down but not without a trade. Fuzzy na nga. Fuzzy with this E1S kasi tag down na siya agad to half HP. That nade is gonna hurt a lot para kay Fuzzy. He needs to hit some sick headshots. Pwede niya ipasa yung rifle actually pero hindi. It's gonna be Fuzzy sticking with that rifle knowing na he could hit those shots. utility being thrown here on the A site, flushing out all the angles, and Hunter nakagapan rin siya kagad. Good flash, that's gonna clear out this angle. Morrissey, go for the backup, go for Hunter, and eto na nga, that's gonna be the flash, it's gonna be the smokes, it's gonna be security para ma-plant nila itong bomba. Pero the nade na naman, Fuzzy not given any chance at all to even shoot. Eto na save niya rifle, and mukhang it's over for N9P for sure. S-Tag, 21 HP, Plops, give me the FAMAS. What can you do with this rifle? Okay, good headshot by this guy. 46 HP remaining. Multi-pick coming in, and that's gonna be Jax ending every single one of them. And it's gonna be 16-4 for G2 Esports.
Wait lang, may check lang ako, Eko. May check lang ako. Opposite day. Ayun ba yun? Ayun ba? January 25 pa yun. Hindi po opposite day ngayon. Somehow, G2, nakuha nila yung first map against the first place team dito sa Group A.
The undefeated team.
The undefeated group. I have no idea kung nasaan ang nanggaling ang powers dito ng G2, but it seems like Alexi B in high spirits dito sa ating game. Grabe naman ang G2 dito. I mean, they really came in the server to really play their hardest. And itong NIP, medyo na blindside yata ang kanilang attempt para gumawa ng napaka-perfect na record dito. And G2, here to spoil the party para dito sa NIP.
Feeling, hindi ko alam kung may bearing din yan. Like, is this why they're playing it carelessly, knowing na undefeated naman tayo, whatever happens, we're already in playoffs, diba? Or, hindi ko alam. I don't really know what happened. Parang sobrang sloppy. Sobrang sloppy ng take ng NIP dito sa
Pili ko may magkaka-phone call yan galing kay Device. Kasi, kagaya ng sinabi ko dati, Device has the Ronaldo mentality, no? Every game matters para sa kanya. So he's not gonna be too happy seeing his team kind of throw away yung sarili nilang map pick dito sa game natin. But tama ka, Echo, no? Like, they could really think of this game just like a throwaway game, and pwede nilang, throw away yung game na to. But that does not take away from every highlight na nakita natin galing dito sa G2. So, yep, congrats dito sa G2 for winning this Game 1. Guys, we will elaborate more with more analysis nga about Game 1 after yung break namin. So, guys, we will be right back.
Name 3 coaches.
Amiran, Remy, and Amy.
Who?
Amy.
Who's Emi?
Amy guy. Serban.
He was a player.
Really?
He was a player in FPX.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a coach, huh?
At some point, yeah, but the last role he had was a player. It's okay. But there was so many coaches you could have said. What was the first one?
Amiran. The coach past and never junior.
Okay.
Amy, bro.
It's okay.
Name 3 things you throw on CS. Go.
Grenades, rounds, maps.
That was good.
Name 3 people that you are smarter than.
Alex, Crims, and Keita.
I can see that one coming.
Name 3 players who've transferred teams in the last year.
Transferred. Dupree, Magisk, and Monacy.
Name 3 terrible video games.
Valorant,
Elden Ring,
Fortnite.
and Fortnite. Elden Ring, I said. What is Elden Ring?
New game, bro. Everyone loves it.
It's okay.
Name 3 things people shout on TeamSpeak.
Can't say that.
I've got nothing. Not safe for work. I don't know.
Offline and online. G2, Gambit, Navi. They were all wrong.
Name 3 teams who are better online than offline.
Gambit, Heroic, LFO.
Nice. Very nice.
Alex, name 3 websites you visit often.
HLTV, Twitter, Facebook. There are other social media platforms that are available.
Name 3 items of utility.
Smoke, flash, HE.
3 things Hunter hates. The I got lost. How do you say opposite of cucumber? The other thing. Pickles, like pickles, mushrooms. Losing in finals.
G2 are the biggest team in the group. They are the best team in the group. It's objective, right? We just saw them get to the grand final of Katowice. Yes, they took a classic 0-3 loss, but that's a G2 classic. We've seen it time and time again. As long as they can get it out of their head, move forward, know that this is a new roster, know that Monacy's land proven now, which is impressive at 16, I think they'll be fine here in Pro League. It's difficult to pick a dark horse in this group because of roster changes, right? Unsure where Fnatic are going, having just cut Smooya. Mal's obviously now pulling back their main lineup as BMAS has recovered. It's scary to make a pick, but if I was going to, I would choose Entropic as my dark horse. Maybe they underwhelmed back at the play-in Katowice. They didn't get through to the main event, but despite that, they had a really, really good ending to 2021, had a great major run, even kept up the online results after the major, which is easier said than done when you have such a quick rise. And so for me, Entropic are the maybe second team to sneak through if a team like NIP underperform.
Expectations for NIP and Fnatic are right up in the air right now. It seems like they're in a stage of transition. It's the same kind of, they've just been dragging their heels. And I think NIP and Fnatic are still just working it out. Thinking about NIP, I think that they are on the right track. Speaking to Hampus, he's actually a very motivated and very young still. He's what, 23 or something? And he's already got the burden of leadership very heavy on his shoulders, especially as NIP continues to look for younger talent. It's safe to say that there is a burden of responsibility on him to be a leader outside of game as well. A leader in the same way Carrigan has, a leader in the same way Glaive has, a leader like Zeus in terms of really keeping the 5-man unit, 6-man unit together. And I think there hasn't really been a Swedish in-game leader like that for him to look up to idolize. And I think I admire the aspirations of him and the fact that he's at the moment top of the scoreboard while pulling the strings. I think he deserves a lot of credit, but I do think NIP are just missing one final piece.
Licky is our IGL, Hazza is our entry fragger, James and APOC are sort of our lurkers. James a bit more lurky than APOC, and then obviously I'm the AWPer. That's our team. We have some pretty crazy personalities in the team, I'd say that. We all get along like super well. Even if we're like arguing all the time, like it doesn't really matter. And we argue a lot just because we're a bit of head cases in the team. Our playstyle as a team, I have to say that generally we play pretty slow, like in the game. We play like sort of like, like Na'Vi-esque, Gambit-esque, like let the rounds like break down. Attempt to play the mid round. Sometimes we don't play it that well. Sometimes we're okay. Savage, Cap. Mike, humorous. Has a sharp. Ben, logicked.
And yourself?
Star.
Name 3 CS coaches.
Amiran, Remy, and Amy.
Who?
Amy.
Who's Emi?
Amy guy. Serban.
He was a player.
Really?
He was a player in FPX.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a coach, huh?
At some point, yeah, but the last role he had was a player. It's okay, but there was so many coaches you could have said. What was the first one?
Amiran. He's the coach plus another junior.
Okay.
Amy, bro.
It's okay.
Name 3 things you throw on CS. Go.
Grenades, rounds, maps.
That was good.
Name 3 people that you are smarter than.
Alex, Crims, and Keita.
I can see that.
Name 3 players.
And ayun, hello and welcome back sa official Filipino broadcast ng ESL Pro League Season 15. Ako nga pala si Sneaky Frog. Kasama ko si Echo. Game 2 na po tayo sa ating best of 3. Game 1. How would you describe it, Echo? Kasi wala akong words to come up with my head na paano i-describe kasi napaka-weird yung nangyari dito sa Game 1. Somehow, G2 is alive.
And hindi lang G2 is alive, no? Yun nga, ganyan na pa natin sinasabi. Parang hindi ito NAP na nakikita natin. NAP used to be methodical take. Wala man lang surprise. Parang wala man lang ako nakitang surprise na panggulat play. Parang bigla tayo magpa-fast mid to B, lurk ng mid to B coming in from Hampos. It's always sick entries or individual plays coming in from the players of NAP if ever man makakuha sila na score. Actually, yung dalawang score na nakuha nila in the first half was at the back of Rez and Hampos' pick-offs. Pero the rest, walang entry, walang set A, not even a set A coming in para sa kanila. Talagang sobrang weird. Hindi ko gets what happened to NIP. And at the same time, sobrang online din ng G2. I mean, everyone was hitting their shots, especially Mones and Nico, no? Yung 2 guys natin na actually not really feeling themselves for the past 3 days. Bigla sila nag-online dito and actually wrecking hard etong NIP at every encounter, at every contact play. Talagang even Mones can hold down one side all on his own with that EWP. We're missing out nung kung gaano siya kabilis and gaano ka-precise yung kanyang mga flicks.
Grabe. He cannot sleep on G2 pag naka-on na talaga sila dito and it seems like they're on their comfort zone na rin pagdating dito sa second map because it is their own map pick. It is Inferno. I know NIP marunong din sila pagdating sa mapa na to. Inferno, kasama yan sa mga staple maps nila. Lagi nilang nilalaro one of their first choices pagdating nga dito sa Vito. Pero I mean, after yung first map natin, you really start to question kung ano yung motivation nila going into this best of 3. Pero hopefully, we do see something galing dito sa NIP kasi sana naman may laban sila pagdating dito sa G2. And maybe Inferno could be the difference, no? I mean, it is a smaller map. Walang 3 levels, ladder, may nasa taas kayo ng 51st floor, but no, mas grounded kayo pagdating sa game na to. No one is gonna die off the side of the building. Instead na nandito tayo in sweet Italy, and a bit of action is gonna happen dito sa ating mapa. But I still think despite yung prediction natin na sa start ng stream na to is NIP being 2-0, mukhang G2 they might just be able to take over dito sa ating game. And let me just check once again. I think magsa-start dito sa city side, no? Ang NIP if they're really smart about it. Kasi nga, dapat talaga they should really pick the side where they can get their best foot forward. Then yun na nga, that could be the city side. Or they could play it a bit more smart, you know? Start sila sa T side, pa nilang tapusin sa city. Pero the last time na ginawa nila yun, I mean, Vertigo happened. So, kailangan nila mag-CT dito for the start.
Delikado rito ang NIP in my opinion if madadala ng G2 yung init nila, no? Madadala ng G2 yung init nila, especially Monesi and Nico online. I mean, favorite ni Nico dito yung solo anchor sa may B-side, holding down mag-isa etong banana area. And actually, even playing on T-side is actually Nico opening up the banana and naglalurk dito sa may gilid ng half wall. And yung ito yung hindi natin nakita kay Nico from the past 3 days, mga past series natin, because it was actually Nico IGLing pala na. So hindi niya magawa yung usual thing na ginagawa niya na maglulurk siya, focus on his aim, focus on the play he could make all by his lonesome. So ngayon na nandiyan na sa Alexa, feeling ko it would be Nico on the loose, no? It would be Nico without all his shackles na hindi niya na kailangan mag-isip for that he could just play his own game. And yun nga yung pinapoint out mo nung mga nakarang araw, feeling ko playing on T-side, etong G2 Esports, mas viable sa kanila on how Alexi B wants to move them around the map. And I think parang, sige Nico, dyan ka, dito kami, monoseat pick mo to, we're gonna pick together, smoke flash. Micromanaging coming in from Alexi B would actually work out for this team, especially with the young blood Monacy as he is. Parang kakailanganin niya as much as possible yung guidance of an IGL and parang what to do, what is the right thing to do at the moment. I mean, for sure, Monacy at his age really is at the peak of his physical physical advantages. Ay, hindi ko alam yung tamang term, pero he's at his peak of peak reaction time. Sobrang bilis nung kanyang sense, and yung presence of mind niya sobrang quick for sure because of his age, and the only thing he needs right now is guidance and to know what is the right thing to do at the moment.
Like nakikita natin kay Monacy, this is like the new generation ng mga CS players na napaka unnatural ng kanilang game sense pagdating sa laro na to, and somehow Monacy finding a way to make it work para sa kanyang team. And nakita naman natin when Nico tries to play his own style, especially dito sa Inferno, nakita naman natin yun si Nico, no? Usually yung job na dito is to try to either magsusupport siya to the entry or maglulurk siya dito sa BN. Nakita natin nun, nung siya yung IGL, did not work out. Pero, ngayon, could be a different story naman dito sa Inferno, no? Now with the IGL that they have been running for the past few tournaments, and tignan natin, can Alexi B be the difference dito sa Inferno para sa kanyang team?
Exactly. I mean, kanina sinabi ko, it's going to be a 2-0 for NIP, undoubtedly. No, even though, well, they were at the top of the bracket, no, undefeated, and yung performance nila wasn't really the cleanest, pero still the record was clean, and alam mo na NIP could really come back, or can't sleep on NIP. Pero feeling ko at this rate, G2 might actually take the 2-0 dito sa series na to, no? Bro, live na nga tayo dito mga kaibigan. It's gonna be the pistol round. Map 2 tayo. Inferno and Ezeta gets the smoke. That's gonna buy more time, more space. Meron more space. Ito na nga Nico pushing through the smoke. It's gonna be Rest taking him down from that pit position. Actually, from that graveyard position. And contact us with me. Jax with the headshot. Jax with 2 wins. Ito na naman si Jax on pistol. But that's gonna be Plopsky with that season to punish Jax on the close range, and si IGL Alexi B na lang natitira dito to try and clash this round, but Plopsky won't give him any chance at all. Sick headshots by NIP, and that's gonna be the pistol round for them.
Man, ganda sana noon galing sa side ng G2 if they got the right kills at the right time. Nakuha nga nila si Jax to get that library control. However, the rest of NIP closing in dito sa push ng G2. I mean, napaka-surprising nga yun eh. They really just pushed the smoke all the way dito. And G2 could not initially do anything about it. However, ayan na nga, yung mga backup dito ng mga tropa natin from NIP doing in work para sa side nila. 1-0 para dito sa NIP, and this may be the start that they're looking for, and especially dito sa city side, no? Pwede na lang i-extend yung lead.
AK-47 being dropped to Nico. The trust given to Nico to wield this AK-47 rifle on the second round on the first buy. Kahit wala pa napapatay si Nico dito, that nade from Plopsky is not gonna do much. Medyo sumabit yung nade Plopsky doon. And now G2 Esports is gonna try and retake this banana position. Tingnan mo naman pare, 5-man from G2 Esports invested heavily in coming into the banana. Is gonna be set B para sa kanila siguro. I think they know very well na NIP won't really go for any push at all, mga kaibigan, because ayaw nila i-risk to lose any guns dito sa may side ng G2, no? To lose any guns and give it to G2. And Plopsky! Grabe naman si Plopsky doon. That's gonna be the tag down to 46 HP by this rifle. Now they know it's a force by coming by G2. Estag playing the anti-flash playing it close with this MP9. Sobrang sarap nito. Coming in by Esetag. Close range angle with the MP9. It's gonna hurt so much. Now Plopsky is playing underneath him. It's gonna be double angle from NIP. And re-hit from BA is gonna come in. Nag-reload na AK dito. So for sure, call is being made. Execute is being made. It's gonna be the A1S para kay Campos dito sa may city side. And that's gonna be the nade. And sunog na sunog si Plopsky pare. But Esetag still unchecked. Esetag gets one. Bulog siya. Nasunog siya. Dapat 76 HP. Oh, pero Jax with the digger. Di atala ni Esetag na nakalusot na si Jax dito. Now that's gonna be the 4v4 situation. Campos try to get lucky. Try to go off some wallbacks. Shooting through the smoke. And that's gonna take down Monacy. Now the retake is highly possible. Good flash. Campos with the flash. Oh, he sees him. That's gonna be the rifle of Nico. And ito na nga, Nico still standing strong ha. Fuzzy with the punish from the city position. And now Hunter takes his Galil. Kailangan makapatay ni Hunter dito. He's the guy with the rifle. He's the guy who needs to step up his game. Pero hindi pa nilala ko nasa si Hunter. And Hunter with this position. Yun na nga, gets activated. And Hunter doesn't know. Hunter knows kung ano ulo niya papatayin. And Hunter, firing in all cylinders, takes 3 down with that Galil in hand, and that's gonna be the 2 upgraded rifles para sa G2 Esports.
Grabe yung position ni Hunter doon, holding the ground para sa kanyang team para hindi makapasok ang NIP dito. Grabe naman yun. Good patience galing sa kanya, no? Not pulling the trigger agad dito kay Rez despite seeing yung shadow na nasa harap niya. And despite na namatay si Nico doon, the guy with the AK-47 para sa kanyang team, it was Hunter, the other Kovac. Grabe, anchoring itong entrance. Yun lang, hindi makapasok ang NIP doon.
Oh, good peek by Nico. Not a headshot, but nevertheless, that's a frag. That's a spray down in the middle. And it's gonna be Hampus on the ground. Upgraded pistol style for NIP. It's actually a force by no. NIP want to take back this lead. And want to take back itong counter eco na ginawa nila. But Hunter, sobrang disciplined din ni Hunter dito. Not overextending his hand, mga kaibigan, in the bracket position. And flashes para makuha itong bracket position. Pero Hunter getting tagged to the smoke. Rez is gonna check. That's gonna be the information confirmed na wala pa pumapasok ng bracket. Now, alam na nila na it could be a B hit. Alexa B now with heavy presence. Jumping dito sa may half wall area natin. And it's gonna be a full setup of smokes yata for G2. Pero no, that smoke from Plopsky actually pushing them out. And si Plopsky may nakaset pa siyang isa pang smoke dito. He could actually hold down the B site mag-isa. And Nico trying to sell this B fake. Pero 3A. Naku po, this is NIP with the bracket stack. Eto na nga, crossfire coming in. Rez dodges the flash. Doesn't get the shot. That's gonna be all the frags in favor of G2 Esetag. 14 days remaining. Not gonna hit some headshots. Monacy with the headshot with that Galil. And mukhang magsasave na lang si Plopsky dito ng armor. And CZ to try and take it into the next round. And G2 Esports actually making it work.
The classic ubos lang tayo dito sa A-site, no? Grabe naman yun. And nag-force by NIP dito. So back to the Dark Ages ang kanilang economy. 2-1. Okay, G2. Man, sayang to galing sa NIP, no? Ang ganda sana ng start nila dito sa game, pero Hunter and the boys being a thorn on the side para dito sa NIP. Plopsky with a CZ and a dream, man. Ano pang gagawin niya dito?
G2 Esports already with 2 consecutive runs at the back of that beautiful force by and NIP. Nako po, this is not what they want. Akala ko pa naman makakuha na nila yung momentum na gusto nila because of the pistol round. They could have made a momentum and actually build up some score. At least kahit hanggang 3-1 lang or 4, no? On that city position. Pero G2 Esports pinagdamag din kagad sa kanila and I'm thinking NIP would just go for this pure eco or hard eco, no, with 4 USBs and only Plopsky with that save CZ75. Heavy banana control tayo still on the side of G2 Esports. Look at the utilities being thrown dito sa may banana area. Grabe, tons of utilities being burned just to have some control dito sa may half wall position. But NIP, look at this, going for the stack, going for the 5-man stack. Oh, the B side. Good thing na sa yung bomba nila. I mean, look at this, going for the dry picks. G2 making the right call. Go for the dry picks, go for the info check.
Oh, no. Bakit sila pumapasok dyan?
Nako po, B-split ba this? Oh my God. This is gonna be a war zone on the B side, mga kaibigan. Pero feeling ko naman makikita ni Hunter, as soon as makita ni Hunter ito, mga kaibigan, it's going to be go A call. And eto na nga, nadigta si Hunter, mga kaibigan. Span through the smoke, and napatay rin si Fuzzy. Through the smoke, okay, Fuzzy actually killing Hunter through the smoke with a headshot. And feeling ko call A is gonna be made na mag-A na sila rito. Look at this, waiting na sila kay Alexi B. And now, eto na nga, the A hit is coming in, Modesty. Checking all the angles, and actually gonna find an empty bomb site. And it's gonna be Nico trying to lurk, trying to punish someone na pupush pa dito. Or, hoping makapunish na itong AK-47, pero feeling ko hindi na siya namagahan dito, no?
Masyado yata mainit si Hunter ng paghanap ng kills dito. Yun tuloy. Fuzzy with the 2 taps and yun nga, hindi nga binantayan ng G2 no, yung AK-47 dito ng tropa natin. So instead, they're gonna give a gift dito sa ating ninjas. That single AK-47 could make the difference no dito sa next round natin. I mean, 2,350, maybe they can afford the up dito sa next round. I mean, NIP medyo mababa pa ang kanilang loss bonus kasi nga pinanalo nila ang pistol, but we'll see. Abot pa. Saktong-sakto kay Esita. Kaso, feeling ko hindi sila mag-go-up dito.
Oo, hindi sila mag-go-up dito for sure. It's gonna be 5 rifles coming in for Team NIP for sure. Feeling ko hindi nila isusugan yung up dito ni Fuzzy. Or who knows, maybe Esitag is the hero they need to buy that AWP kahit wala siyang armor. And yun na nga, 5 rifles tayo rito. Esitag with that AK-47 is gonna drop a rifle in the hands of his teammates, mga kaibigan. 5 rifles in their hands. Pamas para kay Plopsky. Tons of utilities para sa kanila. And, Lexi B, down to 13 HP early into this round. And ito sinasabi ko, Nico, try to control this banana, mga kaibigan. But look at this, Esitag going aggressive. This is the first time aggression has been shown to us by NIP deep here into the banana area. And G2 gonna start respecting etong NIP control sa may banana, no? Sobrang slow ng take nila rito. And Hunter actually trying to give pressure. And Nico? Oh my God! Sana dig si Nico. Na-wallbang pa yata siya dun sa may banana. Areco bes. Nako po, Alexi Ben Nico. Already down to 3 and 13 HP. Not looking good para sa kanila, mga kaibigan. I mean, a simple spray, random spray that could tag them, and Monesi dropping down, mga kaibigan. That's one of the full HP, guys. And now, we are left with a 4v5 situation. Alexi B and Nico, how will they find value dito sa HP na natitira nila? For sure, it's going to be a setup. Pero Hunter, okay, he's gonna drop the op para kay Nico. Monesi failing to go for that opening shot sa may shelter area natin. And that would up the AWP para kay Nico, no? So for sure, masaset, binilang yata sila rito to try and take some value sa utility sa meron pa si Alexi B and si Nico before dying, and contact play na lang siguro mangyayari dito. I think it's Alexi B who's gonna be the first bait and trade na lang yata mangyayari for Hunter and Jax. And eto na nga, utilities being thrown. Contact has been made. Jax with the entry, gets the first frag, gets the second. But isa lang ang mapapatay niya dito. Hunter with the trade. Oh, actually, it's Fuzzy with the trade through the smoke. And feeling ka magpupush na si Fuzzy dito. Yup, good plan though siguro at that scenario. Pero that's gonna be free AWP in his hands. The dream coming in from this guy.
Kaya pala di sila bumili, no? Kasi makukuha din nila yung up dito sa next round natin. Really nice play. Na-neutralize nila agad si Monesi. Kasi that's the classic Monesi Inferno, no? Buti nalaman ng NIP ng ganun kaaga yun yung pattern ni Monesi. Either mag-aggressive peek siya dito sa mid kung walang smoke, or pupunta siya ng apartments, get some control muna dito from the right side, and then mag-peek siya galing dun sa door. So good recognition galing sa NIP. Medyo may pattern kasi dito yung G2 sa pag-take ng control ng map. However, both offers online na dito.
Good molly being thrown sa may deep mid. Pero eto hinihintay ko kay Nico, the aggressive take sa may half wall area. This is the Nico we want to see. Nico putting out his fragging prowess sa may banana, sabay nag-passive. Grabe, I mean, this is gonna be the retake, or NIP is gonna buy more time. Trying to clear out this angle. Good molly. That would up campus to try and check in the middle kung meron man tao, no? Double pick. Double pick coming in para sa NIP, pero it's the apps control coming in for G2 Esports. A minute remaining on the clock. No commitment still being made by this team. Wala pa rin, tsaka hindi pa rin sila nagsama-sama rito and actually try to force some rotations. Gun out now sila. If you can see tons of utilities left. Pero Fuzzy with that beautiful pick. Fuzzy with the flick. And that's gonna be Alexi B. Tag down. Pero Nico with the punish. That's an overextension para kay Esetag. I mean, why would you go for that pick? Pili ko sinusubukan niya he was trying to chase Alexi B. If ever man natatakbo siya, pero Nico was there for the punish. And Hampus gets activated, gets 1, gets 2, almost gets 3, but Rez with a beautiful headshot. Pero alam niya kaya, would he expect Alexi B to be in this position? Pero eto na, that's the strongest position you could get in a 1v1 situation dito sa may A site. Now Rez back against the wall, doesn't even need to worry about the flank, and that's gonna be the round for NIP. 1 to 3 now with 3 to 3. 2 consecutive rounds na ang sagot ng NIP dito. And that's gonna be G2 on an eco.
Naku po, napaiko pa nga dito yung G2. This was supposed to be yung kanilang streak, just keeping on going. Kompleto na sa kanila lahat dito. However, NIP still finding a way. Grabe naman yun. I mean, it's a 1v1. Yun nga, medyo nabawasan yung economy dito ng NIP. However, a win is still a win para sa side nila. And yun nga, medyo pangat yung economy dito ng NIP. Hunter though, still hunting.
So nakita niya, oh, that's actually the apps guy. Nako po, overextension by Hampus, getting punished by Hunter. That's actually a force by, no, it's the AK of Hunter. Finding the head of Hampus. Now may rifle na rin sila dito makukuha. And eto na nga, Pasi even goes for that collateral and Esetag. Ooh, good cover coming in by Esetag. And nagulat sila. I think hindi na rin na-expect. Look at this, pare. 4 guys from NIP was actually in the A side. Hunter gonna punish Fuzzy. And now it's gonna be Nico with the call. Ako, naipit yung bomba. Oh no, Monacy drops down. And eto na nga, sayang yung space sa may B-side. Pero Nico, still alive. A minute remaining on the clock. And Nico, still very winnable. 100 HP pa rin on this guy. And who would he expect this close angle to be coming in? Oh, but the timing!
Ay, di nakita.
Just in time, nakataka si Nico. And Nico, now, with a real chance of taking this round. 30 seconds remaining on the clock. Tamang gapang lang si Nico here in the off position. Pero NIP trying to play it together with the timing na naman. Oh my God, 20 seconds remaining. Nico needs to move now. And naku po, kailangan niya pambagalan para hindi siya marinig dito. And yun na nga, narinig na siya. Plopsky for sure heard that. And that's gonna be Rez. Highly aware. Gets the head. And naku po, sayang, kala ko pa daw makakapag-B pa sila. Pero Monacy, naipit siya sa gilid mga kaibigan and hindi na siya binigyan ng chance makaalis doon ng NIP.
I mean, sayang yun, not gonna lie. I mean, may cover sana si Nico dito sa mid but he was still busy trying to take itong banana area natin kasi nga G2, banana control is so important especially pagdating dito sa Inferno. However, the other side of the map, nako po, na-caught out pa nga yung pinaka-importanting player which is itong si Monacy to try to get that mid control and now NIP sila na naman ang nasa driver's seat dito. But G2, let's not sleep on yung mga force buys ng G2 dito ng mga half buy din. Kasi that can happen.
Na nga, si Hunter na naman. It's always Hunter opening up the map para dito sa side ng G2 and now Hunter with an armor even wields an A1S and he could do wonders with a rifle in his hand mga kaibigan. We all know Hunter. Kakasabi ko na kanina has been consistently performing all throughout this tournament para dito sa G2 Esports and again, this is Hunter proving his worth again on the G2 team, mga kaibigan. Now Rez is worrying about all the angles he needs. Double pit is gonna be played by NIP. This is a genius play coming in para sa kanila. This is actually the best position both of them can play. Play around each other, go for the double pit, and ang dami pang utility ni Hampus dito. So, for sure, they will be a pain or a thorn in the neck if ever man na mag-hit sila ng A-side dito. Tapos nakadigil lang yung iba rito. It's actually Jax and Monacy with just a pistol in hand. It has to be some 6 shots in order to take down these 2 guys sa may pit position. These 2 rifles is gonna prove to be far way superior against these guys on the short area. And now Hampus, nakita na ni Hampus, 30 seconds remaining, and eto na nga, utility is gonna be thrown. Good smoke para kay Hampus. Good molly, that's gonna buy more time. And eto na nga, 20 seconds remaining. Time is running out. That's gonna be the takedown by Hampus. That's gonna be the bomb. Wannacy with the frag. Wannacy with the second frag. Needs to take the bomb. Needs to go for the plant. Hindi niya na pwede punutin yung baril dito. And the positioning by Nico. Pero the whiff. And yun na nga, that's gonna be S-tag. Okay, pero Morrissey already with 2 heads. Can't let Morrissey feel his aim, mga kaibigan. And that's gonna be the end of Morrissey's life.
Sayang yun. I mean, Monesi kind of getting saved doon nga sa apartment smoke. Barely siya nakita doon coming from the pit side. But man, good attempt galing sa kanya. However, NIP, I mean, despite initially losing yung kanilang sight, no, hindi sila masyadong nagpa-damage doon. Plopsky with a really nice shot. However, galing dito sa G2, no, I mean, that's a win para sa side nila. That was an eco round.
It would have been a better round though. Sayang. Hindi din tumama si Nico with that off angle. I mean, even a 3 deagle shots in the body would have been enough para kay Nico. Pero angle was too tight. And Nico can't convert the frag. Thus making Monesi's life very hard to get that frag. Pero this guy, Monesi, sabi niya, relentless aggression. Relentless aggression ang sagot. I mean, grabe, Monesi, even after getting punished time and time again, aggression is key pa rin para sa kanya. Pero eto na nga, Plopsky shooting through the smoke. Nagkaparinigan na as Nico being taken down to 48 HP. 3 guys actually from NIP is here in the banana area and the banana take. And highly confident sila na Fuzzy actually can hold down A-side on his own. Pero ito si Hunter. Oh no, and it's gonna be Hunter fighting Fuzzy. And that's gonna be the A-side up for grabs. And it's gonna be the fourth for Gito for sure. This is going to be an early save call para sa NIP. And yun na nga, mga kaibigan. 5-4 is the scoreline. Calling it already.
Pero grabe naman yun, galing dito sa G2. Siguro sinasabi ni Alexi B dito kay Monesi, no? Wala akong pake kung 1-8 ka. Basta i-peak mo lang ang mid. I believe that you can do it. And it seems like yung confidence in this young man has been instilled na naman galing dito sa IGL dito ng G2. And may nakita ka akong tweet kanina from one of the analysts dito sa ESL Pro League na night and day talaga yung difference pag wala si Alexi B dito sa kanyang team.
I mean, it could be the IGL dip siguro, no? It's the IGL mentality that's keeping, that's holding together itong G2 Esports, no? Pag nawala si Alexi B, they kind of struggling how to take the game mentally. Parang medyo lumalambot sila if they're not really fragging out or if alam nilang tama naman yung ginagawa nila pero hindi gumagana. That actually is the thing that punishes them. Pero as long as you have, pero feel ko yun nga yung mentality nito ni Alexi B, no? As long as you're doing the right thing, you keep on doing it. You keep on going for those frags, you keep on going for those picks and try to feel yourself. Para pagdating na city side, no, he could actually go for some confident picks. Kasi I like what he's doing to Monesi do, or if he's the ones actually talking Monesi into doing it, na sige lang, kunin mo yung pick na gusto mo, hanapin mo yung facing mo, we're still on the T side di ba? Para pagdating ng T side, no? Para pagdating ng city side nila, he could hit shots that he wants all day. Pero Alexi B, grabe, wala pa nakikita kalaban, down to 13 HP na. Alexi B and Nico sugatan. And Plopsky almost takes 2 down, mga kaibigan. Almost clips Monesi. But Monesi, too lucky, mga kaibigan. Good volley. And that's gonna flush him out. That's gonna put it in the arms of Plopsky. Now Plopsky with an easy 2K in the banana area. And G2 Esports 3v2. All the very winnable. And I like the relentless aggression dito sa banana. Grabe. Utilities being burned, being thrown. And still, dire-diretso pa rin sila sa pagkuha nito. Jax. That's a very good bait coming in by Jax. Pero S-tag. Bulag na bulag. Ang ganda ng flash ni Monesi. S-tag just can't catch a break, mga kaibigan. Now Plopsky left to defend this B-side. Jax need to hit some sick headshots. Pero si Plopsky with the pre-fire. That's gonna be the punish. That's gonna be Plopsky with the 4K. And ito na si Hunter. Plopsky almost gets the ace.
Grabe naman yun. Almost gets the ace. Plopsky popping off using yung maliit na gap dito sa smoke. And medyo nagulat yata si Esitag doon. Akala niya yata pop flash yun pero nag-bounce back papunta sa kanya. But at the end of that, man, the amount of delay na ginawa ni Plopsky dito was insane. Not just that, no? Nakita mo yung grenade damage dito kay Alexi P at kay Bonisi dito sa Banana. Yan ang premier Inferno Banana experience pag gusto mong kumuha and may nag-deep smoke dito galing sa kabilang side.
Grabe si Plopsky dito. I mean, this man is anchoring down the B site mag-isa. Beautifully played. And the spam through the smoke, the one way actually by design, being thrown to sa may cart position natin, being capitalized, being taken advantage of netong si Plopsky, no? And that's gonna be the round at his hands, mga kaibigan. Sobrang sakit talaga for G2 Esports pag pinipilit nila yung banana take. Lagi nauubos na yung buhay nila bago nila makuha So I think the best they could do is try to retake na lang itong banana area, no? Let NAP burn all these utilities to try and take this banana position, then retake na siguro nila. Utilities being thrown is gonna be S-Tag on the other side, who's gonna be taken down to 58 HP na lang. Pero that's at the back of what? Banana control. Full control in banana area para sa team ng NIP. And look at this. Re-smoke, iwan nila, and try to play it passively this time. As a tal, feeling ko mag-jump spot na lang siya dito sa may half-wall area and try to delay as much kapag may kalaban na with that nade and that flash. Samantala sa kabila naman, Fuzzy with the AWP holding a weird angle dito sa may boiler position, hoping to get one bago siya mapagmambaot, but that flash will flush him out. Nagmambaot na siya rito. That's gonna be Rez with the 2-man spray. The Rez with the 3 frags. And ito na nga, is gonna be Rez annihilating every single one of them. 4K na naman coming in from NIP. Some sick individual holds coming in from this team. And eto na, NIP is now alive. Grabe naman yung hold ni Rezon, pare. Tight angles being held on by this guy. No headshots needed. Tamang spray down, bar shot lang. Just keep all the bullets hitting and it wouldn't even matter.
Ooh, and yun na nga. That's all I ask for, man. That one shot with Rez on the up, okay na. Satisfied na ako. Nakita ko na mag-up si Rez. Pero jokes aside, I mean, G2, well, I mean, what can I say? You just got run over dito sa mid. I mean, NIP, this is the breakaway round that they needed, no? Yung madaming buhay, tingnan mo naman yung economy nila, 6K na dito kay Plopsky, kaya pwede na sila mag-build ng unting lead dito. Pero G2, yun lang, 2 AKs, Deagles. If this was any other team, I would say this round's already over, pero it's G2 eh.
Oh! That's the good, that's actually a good read for Fuzzy, no? Feeling ko kasi parang, feeling ko he was actually expecting Monacy to go for that wide pick. Pero it's gonna be Jax with the punish. Jax falls down early into this round. And okay, that's the hero AK para kay Alexi B. Alexi B with a beautiful headshot to Plopsky. And medyo ma-aware na yung G2 dito. Ay, yung NIP dito for sure. May AK sila na binili, And actually, that's 3 AKs pala, no? In the hands of G2. So still very lethal pa rin ng G2 rito with 3 rifles in their hands. And bush yun na. Hindi na Hampus. Oh my God. Hindi pala kita yun. It could have been a good one-way coming in for G2. Pero Hampus just getting away, not getting punished at all. And Fuzzy na naman with this beautiful angle. Advanced, good flash. Good re-smoke on the house position. 45 seconds remaining. That's gonna buy more time before the hit comes in from G2. Pero saan ba talaga sila pupunta? Look at the bomb. Fuzzy with the molly. That's gonna buy more time. Alam na nila na A-site is a real no threat. Pero ito na si Hunter. Hunter needs to get activated. And yun na nga, namatay na si Hunter. Feeling ko, it's go time coming for G2. Esitag gets one drop down and feeling ko magbabay time na lang siya dito. Good molly. Oh, but Nico with the deagle. Oh my God, Hampus. Ako si Esitag, di niya na lumakit na and that's gonna be Nico taking him down. 15 HP para kay Nico. Planting the bomb para dito kay Monacy. Goes for the pick. Is not even necessary pero goes for it anyway. Grabe naman si Monacy doon. Goes for that frag. Actually, sobrang dangerous no kung napatay siya ni Fuzzy doon. It would have been a 1v2 para kay Nico with 15 HP remaining. Pero nevertheless, Monacy sabi niya, sige, I got you covered, bro. Goes for the pick and the tag by Deagle of Monacy. And eto na nga, that's gonna be 2 rifles in their hands. And Rez falls down. And it's gonna be 7-5 for G2. And what a call. what a fake call coming in by G2.
And sinabi ko nga kanina, NIP, that was the opportunity para makabuild sila ng economy dito. But I forgot na ako nga pala ang one half ng dalawang salam duo dito. So, medyo na-curse ko yata yung NIP pagdating dun sa ating game. And yun na nga, timeout galing dito sa NIP. Can't really blame them, to be honest, kasi napaka-importante ng round na to. Kasi this could either decide na 7 ba ang score dito ng G2, or are they gonna be stuck dito sa 5? So they're gonna take their time and think dito sa ating timeout.
Exactly. I mean, pare, if I were NIP, I would hold down the first half para sa G2. Like, 5 na pre, tama na yan. Huwag na natin siya na-scorein. Pag, if G2 manages to get 6 at least in the first half, that's a very good half for them. And actually, a little bit of momentum siguro, parang a little bit of momentum gained back by G2 kasi NIP playing some streak runs no lately, and syempre alam naman natin G2 momentum based team yan. If they can't actually get their facing again, it would be a snowball coming for NIP. Pero good thing for G2, nakakabawi na sila ng rounds bit by bit, so that means momentum wise really not in favor of NIP anymore. Pag nakuha ng G2 yung pag na-break ng G2 itong momentum ng NIP, no, and actually get a 9-6 for the first half. Oh, but Morrissey, for sure that's a sick flick coming in on the smoke. You would never really expect that boost coming in dito sa may middle position. So Morrissey with some insane reaction. And ito na nga, but Hampus just in time pulls out the veteran move, pero sayang hindi nila napatay si Morrissey. But Hunter, the angle by Fuzzy proves to be superior. That's gonna be the punish to Hunter. Getting shot in the shoulders before even seeing anyone, mga kaibigan. And now, we're back to a 4v4 situation. Pero Morrissey down to 10 HP. So, Morrissey is actually good as dead, pero not not if he has this AWP. All he need is his quick response, mga kaibigan. And ang dami pa yung utility rito. So, it could be Morrissey supporting this team. Pero Hampus, oh my God, the IGL na naman. Gonna be the huge difference maker for this round. Sobrang ganda ng pwesto niya. He could actually be the taking time bomb para sa G2. Nauubos oras sila kakagapan dito sa may A site. Pero all the while, it's gonna be Hampus with the poisonous play. Pero good check by Nico. Why would you check that angle? Pero nevertheless, Nico with a good check, and that's gonna be empty A site. That's gonna be the round for G2. And kakasabi ka lang, that's going to be the round. That's going to be the 6 for G2.
And yun na nga, that is the possible round para dito sa G2. Maybe he can even get the lead pagkatapos ng round na to. But man, the spidey sense galing dito kay Nico, activating, avoiding disaster dito sa A site. And yun na nga, 7-6. I mean, G2, onti na lang that they can get their advantage back dito sa first half. And 7-5, no? Pagpunta ng G2 dito sa City side, nako po, I mean, kahit mag 9-6 yung half natin dito, I think they're pretty satisfied. But I think G2 is trying to look for the lead, trying to look for that 8-7. Pero we'll just have to wait and see, no? I think this can be a smart play galing dito sa NIP, Rez, and itong si Hampus can just buy maybe an SMG. Pwede sila mag-set ng nades, or maybe a set of nades nga lang para sa side nila. And sila na yung gagawa ng play para sa kanilang team. Pero man, if you're NIP, you never want to be in this spot.
Exactly. I mean, G2 already cutting it close into the first half. 7-6 na tayo kagad. Who knows? Baka mamaya makuha pa nila 8-7 dito with these timings, no? And, well, NIP, walang pera. Oh no, it's only going to be the same rifles in this round. So they need to make good use of this. Kailangan nila ng value rito. And eto na nga. G2, for sure, knows na is going to be an eco for NIP. Kasi walang utility sa banana eh. This is not NIP. NIP goes heavy on banana, and knowing na walang utility ng umuulan sa may banana, they are sure na it's going to be an eco. Just looking for that, finding those openings. Pero grabe nila po yung Meralco gan, mga kaibigan. Grabe naman. The Meralco threat coming in.
Liwanag ang buhay mo talaga dyan.
What a shot. Sabi ko lang kanina, Fuzzy is really an underrated player, especially with this rifle in his hand. And Fuzzy showing us again and again, kahit kanina pa sa may vertigo, how good he is wielding a rifle. Hindi lang up ang kailangan ni Fuzzy dito. Hindi lang up ang kayang hawakan ni Fuzzy. Even a rifle in his hands could be very, lethal against G2 Esports. 4v4, direct contact pick ang mangyayari dito, pero Esetag poised to go for this angle. And nakita niya barrel, goes for the wifey, but Alexibi was ready for that punish. Good bait with that barrel coming in for Nico, and Alexibi takes him down. Hunter na naman, hunting some heads, actually going for the lurk. Lumatras siya rito, but Fuzzy again with the headshot. This guy with his rifle, beautifully played, pero mukhang that's gonna be over. That's gonna be enough. That's going to be the round, and for sure, that's going to be save for NIP.
And this is trouble in paradise para dito sa NIP. Yun lang. They had the lead, they had the control na nasa kamay na nila. Pero yun lang, G2 snatching it back in their favor. 7-7 na yung score. I mean, tignan natin yung pera ng NIP. Maybe they can afford M4s dito sa next round natin. Fuzzy probably gonna drop para sa kanyang teammate to get that AWP. Pero G2 especially galing dito kay Hunter and kay Jax, the usual 2 combo para dito sa side ng G2. Really doing in work para sa side nila. Grabe. Good cover, no? Galing kay Alexi B. That could have been a disaster dito sa B side. Ay. Yan yung nangyari. Ninjas.
Nako po, yun na nga, naka-7 pa nga. Naka-7 na ang G2 ito, and they're actually on the verge. They're actually on the verge of taking the lead in the first half. Momentum, kakasabi ko lang kanina, momentum base etong G2, and now getting momentum with 3 straight rounds already on the side of on the T side, mga kaibigan. Really not looking good for NIP. Fuzzy now hosts the AWP. Kanina pa siya mainit sa rifle. For sure, AWP is gonna be much more easier para sa kanya with those flicks to try and take down every single one of G2 Esports. Pero ito na nga, that flash by Flapsky, pero pareho naka-anti-flash. I mean, Nico was very well prepared for that, and that's gonna be Nico with the 180 punish. Decapitates Flapsky just in time. Good smoke by Esetag. More time bot dito sa may B-site natin. So no push is gonna be coming in for G2. And eto nga, Jax with the lurk. Nico nakaisa na naman through the smoke. Oh my god, look at this guy. Going strafing hard into the A side, pero Fuzzy is here with his AWP. Gonna push through the smoke, but that's not gonna be enough. That's gonna be the punish by Alex B. And it's going to be 8-7 for G2. And G2 is back, and not just back. They're ahead in this game.
And G2 in the right place dito sa ating first half. I mean, 8-7. With the way na nag-start yung half na yon, this is the best scenario na pwede nila makuha dito. 8-7, papasok na sila dito sa city side, and they can start taking over itong game natin. Pero NIP, I mean, a valiant effort dito sa city side. However, dun sa tail end ng half na to, medyo nahirapan na sila Medyo nahirapan na silang i-contain itong G2, especially itong si Hunter at mga ibang riflers dito ng G2. And may interview ba na naman ba dito si Nico, or the same ba to? Direct.
They were smashing us in the first half.
Translate ko na naman ba? Yes, I love not IGLing. I like going in, very nice skilling lang. Hindi mo naman.
I mean, well, that's what we've seen from Nico naman, no? Dito sa may banana area. Tulad ng pinag-add ko kanina, kung hindi siya nag-IGL, we will actually see classic Nico taking control sa may B side.
Wait lang, tignan natin. Wait lang, sana mag-zoom out. Is that a Rolex?
After such a comeback.
Shit! Grabe naman, no flex. Nako, rolling grabe naman. That G2 money rolling in. Para dito kay G. Grabe naman, Nico. Sana all. Nako, walang Rolex sa amin po. Timex lang po kami dito. Sorry po, boss. Yan talaga. Pero grabe G2. I mean, yung mental nila is so different dito sa game na to kumpara sa mga earlier games natin. Maybe nga, it is because of Alexi B. Maybe less pressure din off the shoulders dito para kay Nico. And maybe good news nga dito para sa dito. At least they can say goodbye to this tournament with a bang. Reminding teams, kaya na sinabi ko kanina, reminding teams why they were at once the second best team in the world. And yan talaga. I mean, G2 giving us a show para dito sa ESL.
Fifth map could have been the decider.
And yun. Cam? Yun. And ano Echo? I mean, kung ikaw yung NIP dito, what do you think is the best decision para sa side nila? Kasi earlier, nakita naman natin, di nila strength yung T side. So, what do you think they can do different, no? Learning from their mistakes doon sa Vertigo.
Well, again, this is a different map naman, no? So, feeling ko, the key point para siguro makuha nila or try to take this map with them on T side and to actually take this map to and take us to map 3. Feeling ko would be try to play together, siguro at least laging 3-2 setup. And G2 loves to take banana rin eh. G2 loves to take banana kasi iwan nila then go for some crossfire on the B side, for some bait setup. That's what G2 loves to do. So, feeling ko on the T side, they could play 3-2, late take banana, apps control. I mean, if they can kind of suffocate, etong G2 Esports natin with some information or kung wala makakapag-push sa G2, try to go for some early punish para hindi mag-push ang G2 dito pag na-suffocate nila yung information. They could actually throw some fakes or even go for some executions and I won't be surprised if G2 won't go for any stack at all. So feeling ko NIP could actually go for the numbers game knowing na hindi online lahat sa kanila, no? Especially ESL. We haven't been seeing ESL pop off since last game, no? Medyo nahihirapan si ESL.
Medyo nahihirapan yung tropa natin. But I mean, G2, let's see man. This is the start that they might need para dito. Pero muna si
Dalisay pa rin.
Si Dalisay nandito.
Naku, sobrang close angle pa. That's gonna be the rifle. Ito na nga Hunter takes one down. Goes for the contact. Pero muna si uy, nakaisa na siya. That's gonna be the double ding coming in. Pero Alex B nandito pa rin ha. This is gonna be the third guy. The third level of defense. Jax there on the flank. Pero mawala siyang aabutan. It's gonna be Rest with the P250. Ay, you know what? A shot by Jax. Alexi B also with the headshot. And it's gonna be Fuzzy left alone here in the B side on the construction area. And that's gonna be the triangle defense para sa G2 Esports. Look at the crossfire para sa kanila. That Alexi B not even giving a chance para kay Fuzzy. Is gonna wait Hunter for that contact play. And mukhang feeling ko pag contact ni Hunter dito, it's gonna be all of them peeking at the same time. And eto na nga Fuzzy. And it's actually Jax doon sa may kawit position to take down Fuzzy. And every single one of them hit him some sick headshots. Headshots all day coming in for G2 Esports.
Grabe naman yun, si Fuzzy na lang natitira pero tin-triple pick pa rin ng G2 just in case. Alam mo naman si Fuzzy, he can occasionally pull out a very good pistol round clutch. So, para sure na makuha nila yung round na yun. Timeout agad galing dito sa NIP. However, G2, despite yung failed Dalisay play no, dito sa Banana, na-contain pa nila itong NIP slowly, dwindling down their numbers. And grabe naman, Jax running all the way from mid, knowing na walang tao galing doon sa side ng NIP. Running it down. Nakakuha pa siya ng isang kill doon while running actually. Grabe naman yun. And G2, full control of the map para sa side nila.
Delikado ang rito. Delikado ang NIP dito. I mean, G2 still with the momentum coming in from the T side. That's like, feeling ko they already have 5 rounds in a row. If I'm not mistaken. 5 consecutive rounds na tayo on the side of Team G2 Esports with the conversion of the pistol. So, it could actually be more. Wala rin plan dito. And yun na nga. It's gonna be hard. Glock train coming in for NIP. Even a single flash being invested in this round para lang ma-flashan yung mid, no? Just to neutralize kung mayroon mga asim dito coming in from G2 Esports. Pero G2, too smart for that. Actually, wala na sa G2 na go overextend, no? And look at this, leaving Nico alone sa may B side, knowing na he has Molly, he has Smoke, he has Flash. I can hold this B side on my own. And they're gonna stack 4 guys heavily on the A. Flash in the middle, info by Hunter. That's gonna be information. NIP knows that information is being gathered. Pero eto na nakita na ni Nico. And Nico still, good molly by Nico. Very well prepared for that push. Pero no push being made by NIP. That's actually molly being burned early dito. Also the flash by Nico. Nico don't want to risk anything by peeking into the banana area. Nakaredo niya na siya na smoke dito to try and buy more time in case it's going to be a B hit. Pero after all, it's an A hit coming for NIP. All 5 Glocks are here to challenge etong NIP. And eto na nga, steps are being made, noise are being made, and eto na, look at this train. Monacy goes for the tag. Guys, the second tag is gonna be the beast split, pero oh! Monacy with the spicy shots. gets the head even through the boxes, even through the wall. And Morrissey finding his food, goes for the no scope, even going for the knife. Grabe, this guy is feeling it to the bone.
Yun na nga, full farm lang tayo. Galing sa side ng G2. Grabe naman yun. MP9s and everything para sa side nila. That's the perfect weapon para mag-farm. Tignan mo naman ang pera dito ni Alexi B and ni Nico. 2.5k pa rin despite after yung purchase. But that could be in itself a trap para sa side ng G2 kasi tignan mo naman yung barrel dito ng NIP. Lahat na Kalashnikov, walang problema sa kanila na maglaban ng ganito mga barrel. However, para kay Monisi, if he can tag mga members dito, pwede nilang i-finish off with the MP9.
Morrissey is still with the scout is very lethal. He could actually hit some sick flick on the headshot, mga kaibigan. So, one shot headshot, one shot, one kill pa rin tayo rito para kay Morrissey. Even with just a scout in hand. Pero dating gawi tayo. Look at these 4 guys from G2. Again, stacking up on the A side. NIP, would they hit the side? Good smoke. That's actually gonna neutralize 2 guys. Good nade! Oh! What a nade! That's gonna bring down Plopsky and Fuzzy down to half HP. So, OT na lang pwede tayo di Morrissey dito. I think Morrissey could actually go for some body shots na lang, no? Sobrang dami rin naman ang stock nila rito sa may A side and he doesn't even need to hit some sick headshots. Body shot would be enough and there would be the SMGs and rifles to finish that. Good flash information by Hunter. Wala siya makikita. Good smoke. That's gonna be more time. That's gonna be huge resistance. And ito ng Alexi B goes for the check. Pag napatay niya sa S-Tag, this could be big. But S-Tag has the more superior angle for sure. Pero look at this, leaving in. Going into the B side. Nico na lang mag-isa rito with the MP na he could actually go for his frag with the backup of Monesi. Monesi go for the first contact, doesn't hit the tag, goes for the repeat, and this is dangerous para sa NIP. Time is running out, and Monesi, you can't afford to miss those shots. Nico bulag na bulag din, nag-drop down siya sa may first orange for sure. He got hurt, mga kaibigan, and that's gonna be the first frag. Monesi falling down also. And would they even go for this? Oh, okay. That's the safe call for G2 for sure. And feeling ko, rifle na to. It's gonna be rifles for G2 for the next round. And sayang yun, Monesi missing twice. Feeling ko kung tumama siya doon, kahit hindi headshot, no? At least palambutin lang niya. It can be actually a good 2K from Nico if he could hit that headshot on MP9. With that range for sure, kahit MP9 lang yun, it could be a one-tap potential na rin at the back of that scout shots.
Feeling ko Alexi B na lang yung mag-MP9 dito and maybe si Nico, I'm not sure. Feeling ko i-keep ni Hunter to kasi alam mo naman si Hunter, he really likes that run and gun in the MP9, the jumping accuracy, napakaganda. Pero bonus silver lining, meron ba silang pang-op? Mukha namang hindi, 4,200 lang. Naku po. G2 maybe shooting themselves in the foot, no? Dahil sa round na to, MP9 pa rin ang kanilang hawak and the range advantage plus the damage is not really there para sa side nila. Could have been played better. Galing nga sa side nila, baka may flash play or maybe mollies na hindi nagland nga doon. Pero G2, nako, dalawa pa rin naka MP9 para sa side nila. However, it's now more winnable, no? Nako, mas madami ng M4s na ikita natin dito and it is on the hands of capable players kagaya ni Jax and ni Nico.
Full utility tayo on the side of NIP and sobrang dami nilang pwede gawin dito. Utility battle. Medyo lamang sila rito. That made... Okay, not gonna clip anyone. Grabe siya. Hampus, good smoke, good flash. Pero Alexi B, nevertheless, wisely nakapatay pa rin siya dito. Friends, Hampus. That's gonna be Hampus down in the wrong position. And eto na naman, nalalaman nila si Res. 32 HP remaining. Get spam through the smoke. Nico and Alexi B together. Almost takes down Res. Fuzzy then 58 HP na lang. So, sobrang sugatan na rito ng team ng NIP. Samantalang Alexi B, frags down. Etong si Hampus. Manages to get away. 2 HP lang ang nabawas sa kanya. Pero, NIP? Forcing banana? Is this a good idea? Oh, pero that entry by Plopsky, alam kaya nila dito pa si Nico. Nako po. Uy! Good call. Good call. Good read by Nico. This is Nico with the info. It's the crossfire. It's the flash. It's the anti-flash. And ito na nga. It's going to be a massacre in the mid. Hunter goes for the peak. Hunters go for the second head. And the double angle getting revealed. It's gonna be S-Tag left alone with the flash. Goes for the mamba out. Di niya alam may tao sa taas. Goes for the flick anyway. But it's going to be Monesi. to end his frustrations, mga kaibigan.
Yeah, kaya nga na sinabi mo, it's such a good call galing dito sa G2. Naiiwan na lang si Nico dito sa site. Grabe. What a good crossfire galing sa side ng G2. And ang laki talaga ng trust nila, no, pagdating dito kay Nico. I mean, I would trust Nico with my life, no, pagdating dito sa pag-defend ng B site. And it seems like that is the right decision galing sa side nila. And NIP, I mean, meron pa silang isang chance para makabalik sa game na to. However, if makuha pa to ng G2, another eco and a possible 13 scoreline is on the line.
I mean, sabi ko na kanina, G2 could actually go for a 2-0 sweep, no? Showing kung paano sila magdaro ngayon. I mean, this is the number 2 team in the world that we would want to see. Ito yung hindi natin nakita na nakaraan. Alexi B, grabe ka naman, huwag naman barili sa Alexi B, Nico. My God, wala nang kakalaban eh. Pero si Hampus, good angle by Hampus. Could he actually punish someone? Some rotation, and yun na, nakita na si Hampus. He's actually gonna whip shots against Hunter. Yung sa KNS position mo, see, playing this close angle, re-aggressing, trying to find some picks, and yun na nga daw, timing! Oh, naku po, the pillar. Oh, doesn't hit the shot, and that's gonna be the punish. He could have hit that second shot, and that would have been enough to hold down etong A-site natin. Jax with the pit position, may smoke pa siya rito. Hampus could actually go for the shutdown, pero eto na nga, Jax now with the flash. Oh, digs down Hampus, and now Jax with a superior position gets to sobrang ganda. Res with the off, this is what you want to see, bro. Uy, pero the off angle, who does expect this angle coming in by Hunter? Nope, it's gonna be Hunter shooting him in the head, and that's gonna be the op of Monesi.
Oof. At this point, G2, all they have to do is press down on the shift and just really go in para sa side nila. Grabe naman to. I mean, Jackson and Hunter, man, doing a great job dito sa A side, just covering. And especially, you really need to have a good pit player kung maglalaro ka dito sa Inferno. And that pit player better be the best damn anchor in the world. And it seems like, yun na nga yung nakita nila dito kay Jax. And Monesi, man. Ito pa naman yung favorite smoke ni Monesi, no? Yung deep smoke sa mid, tas magpipeak siya around. Oh, Molly?
Oh,
no, the
Hampus! Oh my God, good Deagle shots though. Yung dalawang shot niya na Deagle actually landed and taking down Alexi Biram 22. Pero Nico na naman through the smoke, gonna take down Fuzzy, and it's gonna be 3v5 situation. Sobrang hirap ito for NIP considering wala silang utility. They're gonna be relying heavily on the one-taps of Plopsky, no? And Esetag still struggling. Medyo nahihirapan pa rin mag-open up si Esetag ng mga site dito. Try to make some openings and some space para sa NIP or even with the trade frag. Pero eto na nga si Nico. Look at this. It's gonna be the field day for Nico, and it's Nico spraying every single one of them. That's gonna be the 4K para kay Nico, and this is the Nico we've been missing so much. Ano na, Nico? Bakit ngayon lang? Bakit ngayon ka lang?
Yun lang, Nico. I mean, it's kind of a late hurrah, no? Para dito kay Nico, dito sa match na to, at least he's gonna say goodbye to this tournament with the respect of NIP at least. And G2, ito na nga. This is the, I wouldn't say final round na pwede nilang makuha, no? Pero NIP, meron pa silang chance na makabalik dito. It will only take one round nga para mabalik na in their favor. However, the economy para dito sa G2.
By Hunter! Oh no! And that's gonna be the punish. This is the gulat bay I've been waiting for. Plopsky gets tagged down and just now hindi niya expect kita ko sa likod. And that's gonna be the punish. Eseta gets the right timing. And dito pa rin si Monesi. Oh, pero the race is on. Pero Hunter pa rin eh. The pinch. Nandito pa rin si Hunter sa may middle. And Monesi keeping him in check. Oh, and that's gonna be Monesi dropping down the bomb. Hampus medyo careless. I mean, well, what choice does he even have? Pero at least pull out the gun. Try to fight. Pero Monesi, I like the presence of mind galing kay Monesi, no? Knowing na still may one ramp pa. Just in time, goes for that peak. Turns his attention on the ramp position and goes for the punish. Hampus falls down. That push from Hunter. Grabe the aggression. I like it. Single one-man push by Hunter, covered by Monesi sa may second mid. everything working out coming in para sa G2 Esports.
Alexi B, okay ka lang, men? Parang medyo may sakit pa yata yung tropa natin dito kasi I think he's still feeling the headache, no? Maybe the side effects ng kanyang sickness. But hopefully he does get better soon nga dito, no? But still, G2 in the driver's seat. Kita mo si medyo natawa nga ako doon Echo kasi nung nakita ni Esitag yung ulo doon ni Moni, nag-U-turn na lang siya papunta dito sa may pit side, and either way mamamatay din naman siya dito sa ating offer. But if it's not the offer, it's gonna be Alexi B. Pero G2 Esports, no? That aggression kay Hunter, knowing na napakalaki ng advantage nila dito, not really expected galing sa side ng NIP, and they did not stop despite na namatay si Jackstone. It's still presence made para sa side niya. And G2 looking to close out this game.
That
Monesy
shot in the pit. Actually, that's in the canal area, no? Sa may Mexi. Shoots Esetag in the face. Grabe. And this is G2 feeling themselves. G2, I think, I can't even say this is G2 on their best condition. Pero nevertheless, grabe pinapakita ng G2 rito. Monesy not missing any shot at all with this AWP. And mukhang he finally got his footing, he finally got his facing, and he finally got his aggressive stance. Kahit mag-isa lang siya magpupush, magpipeak, he knows he could hit shot and makapag-mamba out pa siya. All the while, itong NIP is still struggling to get some duels. I mean, what do you expect? Diba? Where else would you rely if not for your dueling process? If G2 could actually hit shots like this, and eto pa nga, Areco po. Whoo! That nade is gonna do so much damage para kay Plopsky. Rez, not so much. Medyo one-way smoke. Ang LFCB, binaon na yung sarili niya dito sa may poste, mga kaibigan. And that's gonna be the bait and switch setup. Yun ang good tension by LXB, pero the punish Plopsky gets the head of Nico. Hunter pushing the smoke, and it's gonna be a spray down para kay Hunter.
Dinerecho na lang yun. Grabe ka naman, Hunter, not giving a damn kung meron bang usok na nasa harap mo, basta makakuha ka ng kills. And yun na nga, Hunter, 24-13 dito sa game. This is definitely his series, no? Itong si Hunter, he literally woke up and chose violence dito sa ating series. And NIP, unfortunately, the receiving end of said violence, not really having the best time para sa side nila. I mean, 5 AKs pa naman. Miracle comeback can happen. I mean, it's G2. It's G2, guys. So, let's not count out yung possible comeback dito ng NIP. However, most likely, hindi na mangyayari kasi nga, tignan mo naman. Monesy getting itong si Fuzzy on screen. Upper diff already happening.
Oh! Backshot through the wall. Hello?
Nako po, may onting trigger na nangyari doon, pero
nako po, Res you don't toggle, bro. That's wrong.
Oy. Uy, Nate?
Uy! Oh!
Si Hampus pa ngayon nabawasan.
Double need. Actually, magkaiba ito naman. It's Rez and Hampus both being clipped by that nade beautifully. Galing dito sa G2, Alexi B. Sobrang dami pa nilang utility dito sa may B. May molly pa sila. They even have the smoke of Nico. 1 minute remaining. These two utilities are enough to stop this push. Or actually, kahit mag-costa lang ng mayhem. Pero, oh, hindi nakita na Alexi B. Oh, that's huge. Molly being burned. And eto na nga, ante-molly. Nico with a good smoke. That is space enough para kay Nico. Alexi B not gonna take down one. And Plopsky is the key. Plopsky is the man. And eto nga, Hunter with the nade. Oh, layo. Uy, pero low, sobrang low.
Dami na low,
Uy!
Sino ba may nade?
Uy, sayang. Kung nakapatay na si Hunter na isa doon, that would have been a retake.
Really? Safe pa ba to?
Hindi yata nila alam na dalawa yung na low. Wala rin kasi nakita yung dalawa eh. Both B players actually died while blinded eh. So, they don't really have any information na low yung dalawa dito. You can actually have gone for it. Kung napatay siguro ni, kung nakapatay na isa si Hampus doon, no? Si Hampus doon. Kung nakapatay na isa si Hunter doon through the smoke or something, at least take it back into a 3v3 for sure. That's going to be a retake coming in for them. Jax with the timing.
Ooh, this could be good. Wala si Rez.
Nako po! Yun na nga, the finisher. Ay, wala silang pera, boy.
Wait. Ang sakit para sa NIP. However, nakuha nila yung panalo dun sa round na yun. They can just purchase it. Pero tignan mo yung utility dito ng mga ibang players. Nagkukulang sila ng isang nade and mga flashes. Pero capable pa naman ng NIP na manalo ang round na to as long as they find the right one. Pero G2, you expect them to play aggressive dito. They're trying to offset yung momentum dito ng NIP before it goes too far. Tingnan natin.
Good nade. That's actually Banana. Ito yung sinasabi ko. G2 Esports, lagi na lang nilalaban yung Banana. It's always G2 going heavy, going ham. Dito sa may Banana area. 3 mollies, utilities being expended heavily in the Banana area. Tapos sabay iiwan nila. This is what they love to do. Actually, leave B-side to Nico, stack for A. Pero, oh, it's actually confusing. Nag-BB si Monacy. Okay, they're actually gonna swap players. They're putting the AWP of Monacy alone dito sa may B-side and going for rifles dito sa may A-side. This is actually a good call. Wala pang push yung NAP. Makakapwesto pa sila. Oh no, G2 with a prime position to stop this push. Actually, pag napatay pa ni Monacy to, that's gonna be the shutdown for them. Monacy, even blinded, takes that frag, Res falls down, and it's gonna be contact play na to. Coming for NIP, 50 seconds remaining. Even Nico going for some taps. Alexipi goes for the white pick, trades all over the board. Hunter and Jax still standing strong on the A side. Feeling ko, NIP now has a hunch kung nasan yung players ng G2 Esports. And that's gonna be Monacy taking down the bomb. 30 seconds remaining. Esetag gonna be left with a 1v3 clash. Sobrang hirap na ito. Not impossible, but a very, very hard clash para kay Esetag. Monacy, 3 beses siya nabulag. Pero, oh, Monacy playing
it's going close.
Oh no! And ito na nga, nakalusot pa siya. Oh! Esetag with some sick frag.
Maybe?
Oh my god, could Esetag, this could be the round for Esetag. Ito na yung kailangan niyang round. If you need a round to step up, now
Clash?
is the time. Kailangan may clash to for NIP. Keep
Oh my
the
God,
dream
Jax,
alive
please
for
don't
NIP.
bait, man.
Uy! Nako po, they were actually playing for the flash or feeling ko nagda-line up yata si Jax ng smoke. Oo, pero Hunter, impatient. And
Oh my
eto
God,
na si Esetag. And
Ah,
Esetag
what is
keeps
this,
the
G2?
dream alive. G2, that's so careless.
Ano yun? I know, Monacy, medyo reckless yung play nga, no? Galing sa kanya, pero... Man, pati yung cameraman, kung na-confused dun sabi niya, ano, akala ko panalo na yung G2 dun, saan ba ako titingin? Pero, ano nangyari dun, G2? Medyo nag-throw away yung round. Ramdam mo, tingnan mo yung mukha ni Hunter. They knew that they threw that round. Hindi, grabe naman yun. G2, tama yung play sana, no? They left alone itong si Monacy. And si Monacy, nakita niya yung dalawang members na try nilang kumuha ng bomba dun. But somehow, someway, Esetag, the only Danish man on the team saving the Swedes.
Uy, pero si Alexi buhay pa rito Still
Nope.
may molly pa siya. Good molly. That's gonna buy more time. Oh, grabe
Big nade,
naman. And
big
the
nade.
nade. Oh,
Monacy.
gets Slavsky. Oh. Grabe talaga. Monacy is so quick.
Ayan, sinabi na ni Alex B, okay, no overextending. Let's do a little less trolling naman, G2. Oo, pero A-site, B-pincer maybe. Pwede nilang gawin dito. Could be the best strat. Monacy with the miss. 41 HP si Tropa.
Naku po, delikado si Monacy dito.
Oh,
And
kailangan
eto
ng
nga,
tulong.
No cover being given to Monacy. Kailangan ng tulong din ng Monacy.
Oh.
Pero they no cover. Monacy is gonna hit all those shots. Oh, a good bait. Propsky actually. 1v2. Eto na. Baka naman. G2, Hunter and Alexi B. Hunter sobrang asim na naman. Naku po, another isolation play coming in. Pero hindi. That's gonna be enough. That's gonna be GG. And that's gonna be the 2-0 sweep for G2 Esports.
I mean, chinek ko nga, January 25 is opposite day and it is March 14th. Maling araw po yata ang G2 para mag-celebrate ang araw na yon. Pero yun na nga, G2 with the 2-0. This is the least expected thing na nangyari dito sa tournament natin. G2 beating the first place team 2-0. Pero what a way to go out, no? Might as well go out of this tournament with a bang. NIP still very comfortable sa kanilang place dito sa group. Respeto pa rin, no, dito sa G2. At least they went out of this tournament fighting really hard. And NIP, unfortunately, the tail end nga ng games na yon. Pero silver lining para sa NIP, no? They can go back, review yung mga games, especially yung game 1 at game 2, or especially yung game 1, no? Kasi particularly weak ang kanilang T-side doon. And try to look for mistakes para maka-improve sila, especially G2 when they are in their top form, no? Kagaya nga ng nakita natin today, you can learn so much galing nga doon sa pagnood ng replay. Pero yun na nga, highlights on our screen sa nangyari dito sa second half. I would say it was closer than expected, no, galing dito sa NIP, especially considering na 15 na yung scoreline. Lumalaban pa rin sila doon. And yun na nga.
Good series para sa good series for G2 Esports actually.
Mhm.
Parang nakita na nila yung sarili nila. They actually solved their identity crisis.
Mhm. And yeah, siguro sa sinabi na lang ng G2 dito, see you next major. Tignan natin kung ano mangyayari doon. But yeah, that is it para sa ating best of 3 G2 with the most unexpected result today, 2-0ing NIP. Pero yun na nga, that is it. I mean, no further analysis really needed. Nakita nyo na ang nangyari doon sa ating games. Alam mo na, Echo, the usual, you need to plug your socials.
Yeah, guys, you can follow me on Twitch. Nag-stream ako on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ishmael with the 3. Same lang din sa Twitter, Echo Ishmael with a 3.
Para naman sa akin, Sneak Broadcasts on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook. Yep, that's pretty much it in terms of the socials. Pero yun na nga, guys, meron pang Group B, Group C at Group D itong ESL Pro League. So make sure na pindutin nyo ang noti icon doon sa FB kung nasa YouTube kayo. Make sure to ring nyo ang bell para mas ma-notify kayo every time na merong Filipino broadcast ang mga major tournaments kagaya ng ESL Pro League. And make sure bumili na kayo ng hoodie, shorts or t-shirt dito sa The Armory para masuportahan nyo naman ang mga tao dito sa Focus Fire and pati na rin sa Lupon. And plus pogi points pa yan, guys, pag nakita kayo ng chick, sabi niya, ay, nakasuot to ng The Armory. Nako, lapitan ko nga to. Pero yeah, guys, that is it para sa amin dalawa ni Echo. It's been fun, pero we need to go. Peace.
Name 3 coaches.
Amiran, Remy, and Amy.
Who?
Amy.
Who's Amy?
Amy guy. Serban.
He was a player.
Really?
He was a player in FPX.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a coach, huh?
At some point, yeah, but the last role he had was a player. It's okay. But there was so many coaches you could have said. What was the first one?
Amiran. The coach passed in the junior.
Okay.